What's going on, folks? Weirdos, freakazoids, other words that just are taking up space. Welcome to WTF Nation Radio's Monday edition. I'm your host, Redleg, and here I am, and look who made it back.
What's going on, guys?
Bobby. Bobby's back. Bobby, where have you been?
Oh, I've been in Oregon on a month-long bender.
Well, good.
Figured I'd come back to work.
Do you remember much of it?
It's a giant blur.
Good.
My mom found my shoes, my wallet, my pants out in her front yard one night. I remember that part.
Oh, your mom.
Yeah, I was staying at her house.
Oh, good.
Now I don't know how I made it to her house, but I did. That was fun.
Well, welcome back, Bobby. Bobby, the intern. I'm sure Raptor 6 will call in and shower you with greetings once he hears you on the show.
Oh, great greetings from 6 every time.
Coming up on tonight's show, I don't know if we're going to... I got word that the Mini Raptor is sick, so I don't know if we're going to play Are You Smarter Than a Mini Raptor in Raptor 6. We may just play Are You Smarter Than somebody in Raptor 6, so we may not play it at all, but I'll let you know as soon as I hear. If anybody tuned in at any point yesterday, yesterday morning I ran the time accurate replay of the raw unedited CNN footage from September 11, 2001. It then followed up by last night's show where we did a kind of where were you when everything went down? What were you doing that day? And I got to tell you guys, I'm kind of emotionally drained. Yesterday was tough for a lot of people, and I'm no exception. Just remembering everything that happened on that day. So tonight we're going to try to return to normal. We're going to try to get back into the groove here and press forward. Nick wants to know if they found the missing tank at Fort Irwin. I don't know, Nick. They lost a tank.
How the fuck do you lose a tank?
Oh, that's a good question. But it's missing. So in an attempt to return to normal, I got up and I went to work this morning. And when I pulled into the parking lot, I'm the first one there because I have to open up. I have to open the shop, and when I pulled in the parking lot, I noticed diagonally across, because we kind of take up half a block. And I noticed diagonally across from our building, back behind us, there's a neighborhood. And there was some yellow tape up around a house. There were 3 remote broadcast vans from local news stations there. I don't get up in the morning and watch television. I get up in the morning and get dressed and go to work. So I'm kind of in the dark as to what's going on when I leave in the morning. But it didn't take me long to figure out what was going on. And here's what happened. And I'm telling you guys this story because after all the emotions of yesterday, and me saying to myself, I'm just going to get up in the morning and go to work and get back in the groove. I arrive at work to find that overnight at about 1:20 in the morning, this house, there was a fire, and 9 people perished in this fire in this house, including 5 children. 3 adults. And 3 children were pronounced dead at the scene. Another 3 children were transported to Le Bonheur Children's Hospital in Memphis. 2 of them died at the hospital, and 1 is still clinging to life and in extremely critical condition. And it had almost felt like just another kick in the balls, man, of everything that, all the emotions that we experienced yesterday. You can't. It's tough, dude.
Oh, it is.
Like, you can't escape the bad news.
Shitty day.
Ah, shit. And Now I'm dealing with, here we go. Let me fix that. Boom. Done. I don't know how that happened. My date was off on my broadcast thing here. Today's no longer the 11th. Just trying to shake off all the bad vibes, man. I'm trying to get back into the swing of things. You know what? I was listening to Jay Reddy sent me a new chop, and I'm going to play it a little bit later in the show. And I was listening to it, and the subject of the Army Wives radio network thing came up. It's been a while since we've tried to get in touch with them. If I can find the phone number, I'm going to try it. I got to find the number first. To the, what's it called? The Army Wife Network. They have a radio show of sorts. Let's try to call it. I can't find the number. I'm looking. Oh, here it is. It'd be great. It would be great.
People that they had interviewed.
If I could get a hold of them.
Over across the country, the one thing that kept sticking in my mind is they were saying it was a beautiful day. It was a sunny day. Mm-hmm. Who would have thought something that horrible was about to happen to us? And then just
all right, we'll see if they answer. They're talking about September 11th. I kind of hate to rain on their parade. The phone's not even ringing. Maybe they know it's us, Raptor Mom. trying to call.
Maybe.
Oh, wait. How long have we been at this now?
Welcome to
over a year?
Radio. Please hold and you'll be able to listen to the show.
I don't want to listen to the show.
What's happening with us?
Hello. Hi.
That's where I grew
Army
up.
Wives.
And, we were just kind
Army
of trying
Wives.
to put things together, and then, after
talk to me.
Took the time.
They never like answer my call.
So what exactly? I mean, maybe I can email them and get them,
No, I want to goof on them. I don't want to talk to them like serious topics.
Oh. I
want to call the Army Wives radio show and what's it called? Army Wife Network, and clown on them. I don't want to have a conversation with them, Raptor Mom. All right, forget it.
You're no fun.
Forget it. Bobby.
Is he even here?
He keeps connecting and disconnecting and reconnecting and disconnecting. And Bobby, we're not going to do this all night, dude.
Is he? Did he forget how Skype works?
He's been AWOL for a month, and he comes back and now he doesn't know how to do anything. Skype fucked up. Update your Skype, Bobby.
That's probably what's wrong.
JT says they have a radio show. It's kind of, sort of, not really like they
podcast.
It's not. No, it's live, but it sounds crappy. Listen,
strong country,
They're doing it with this Blog Talk Radio platform, and it sounds all shitty because everybody it's almost just like a conference call, is what it is.
Yes, definitely. I did. Even though I was a little bit confused at things, I just kind of felt things around, and but yeah, it was definitely left an impact.
They should have done that yesterday. Bobby, are you back for good? What the fuck is going on over there?
Dude, Skype decided it wanted a fucking update in the middle of a fucking radio show.
You should, you're supposed to be prepared ahead of time.
Yeah, you're supposed to do that before the show.
All right, so
it was supposed to update before the show.
Yesterday, was that yesterday? That was yesterday. Hillary Clinton. Listen, guys, I'm no Hillary Clinton fan, but evidently Hillary Clinton got sick, and now suddenly she's unfit. I mean, she was already unfit to be president of the United States. What does the fact that she suddenly got ill have to do with her ability to? Who gives a shit? Hillary Clinton's sick. The Hillary Clinton campaign issued various mea culpas today, saying they regretted that it took them 90 minutes to reveal that the candidate was ailing at the 9/11 memorial, and vowed to release additional medical records to answer the nagging questions about her health this week. I think that in retrospect, we could have handled it it better in terms of providing more information more quickly, said Clinton Press Secretary Brian Fallon. We focused on making sure to track down her doctor, making sure she had the quickest possible access to medical attention. Honestly.
No, she needs to sign up for Obamacare.
But who cares about her being... This is almost as bad as the paparazzi tracking Kim Kardashian's every move. Somebody else whom I couldn't give a fuck less about. Every time you turn on the news, it's something about somebody that I don't care about. Let's go to the phones. WTF Nation Radio, you're on the air.
Yeah, I want to talk about Colin Kaepernick.
Why do you want to talk? Why? First of all, tell me why, and then we'll proceed.
Well, I think everybody has it backwards. Of course, nobody's going to argue that he has the right. You know, we all know that he has the right to. But it's why. It's time and a place. Go get an interview on ESPN. Go write a blog. Go do a podcast. Do a Facebook Live from your official, Facebook page or something. It's time and a place. That's all it comes down to.
So you think that Kaepernick's grandstanding during the games is a irresponsible use of that venue?
I think that's not the forum for it. Yes, he can do it,
goodness.
but
you're speaking
it's
sensibly.
not the forum.
I'm not sure that I'm accustomed to this. You're making
Who
sense.
are you talking about?
Colin Kaepernick and Bobby, have you not been watching the news?
Colin Kaepernick. He said colon something like that.
Whatever.
Cap is the
Semantics.
nickname, Colin Cap.
You know what, Bobby? Why don't you just shut the fuck up, you shitty ass fucking piss poor excuse for an intern?
Oh, there's Raptor 6, by the way.
Hey, Six.
Shut
It's good
up.
to hear from me again.
Shut the fuck up, Bobby.
I'd rather not. I'm just saying hi. You ain't gotta be a dick.
All right.
Kick me out of the chat.
This is a professional radio program. You think you can just call in willy-nilly every few weeks or months and be like, hey, guys, it's Bobby. I'm here to fucking intern. Go fuck yourself. And you don't even know what the fuck's going on in current events?
Six.
All right, stop it.
I know who.
Stop
okay.
it. Listen, we have
Yes,
we have a caller on the line, and I would like to address our caller's issue, which is he thinks that while Kaepernick does have the right to do his to make his point, to do his protesting or whatever, that probably not on the field. On the field's probably not the venue to do it. He basically said there's an appropriate time and place, and that ain't it. I agree, dude.
If he cares so much, why doesn't he do a podcast or something? Do an interview, write an article. I believe there's ulterior motives, probably. Grandstanding, looking for attention. I don't know. I mean, he has the right, yes.
Oh, sure, that's part of it.
Have some respect. It's 3 minutes of your life every 24 hours or whenever you play a game. It's not hard.
You want to know why he doesn't write a blog or a podcast? Because he's not important enough for anybody to care anymore. He has to do it on national TV. And he wants the attention because he wants to be back in the mainstream media.
It's easier to make the physical gesture on national television and get everybody worked up about it, kind of like we are right now, than it would be to sit down and try to prove your point with words or to speak for more than a couple of minutes at a time, and do more than just say, well, I'm not going to stand for the national anthem because I feel like people are being mistreated in this country. But come on, dude, be a little more specific. Kind of argue your side of things. Don't just say I'm doing this because, and that's it.
He doesn't have a side of things. He's a fucking faggot. That's what he fucking is. He's a fucking faggot. He has a stupid girlfriend, this Indian activist bitch, that's got him all riled up about this Black Lives Matter shit, in addition to him potentially probably being cut because he's regressed and is a shitty quarterback. So this makes it harder for the organization to get rid of him without a controversy. So it's two things. Number one, he wants his job and his money. And number two, his stupid girlfriend told him he should go support Black Lives Matter.
You know what?
Because he's a fucking retard.
That's what Kathy just said in the Facebook Live chat, that he's been brainwashed by his Black Lives Matter girlfriend.
Gentlemen, but we got to put some blame on the NFL, too. They won't let the Dallas Cowboys put a sticker.
Oh, don't think I haven't talked about this, dude. Don't think I haven't brought this up. Now the shoes?
And the shoes, yeah. I mean, come on, really? I mean, how are you going to find this guy, but then this other guy, I don't get it. It's like it doesn't compute.
Well, no, call it what it is. It's discriminatory. They're picking and choosing who they're allowing to make a statement under the guise of, let's call it the uniform regulation. Well, you can't wear this and you can't wear this, but it's okay to do this and to do that. So it almost seems like the bigger asshole you are, the more okay it is to do something.
Fuck Roger Goodell.
Justin says, honestly, I'm pretty done with this issue. The more you give him the time to talk about him, the more popular you make him. He's an idiot for trying the 15 minutes to try to get himself a stand-up spot among all the quarterbacks in the NFL. I'd never heard of this dude. I'm not a big football fan. But I have heard, names, and I've never heard this dude's name up until now. So Justin, you're kind of right, man. Fuck that guy. I mean, he's fucking making us all look stupid. All right, brother. Thank you for the call.
What I kind of find ironic is everybody's buying his damn jersey and lighting it on fire, but
he's still getting paid.
Yeah,
from the proceeds of the whatever. Yeah, maybe he's just maybe he's playing us.
Maybe he went broke and needed a way to get more jerseys.
Brian Sanders wants to know, have you ever read the actual anthem? I have. Listen, guys, I don't think it's the substance so much as it is the spirit. Yes, they're the third verse of the anthem. I get that. Most people don't even know that exists. Well, I'm going to say most people. The average person doesn't know that exists. And they don't. People don't care about the words. People care about the. And again, I'm speaking for the average person, not us, not the veteran community. But the average person, they don't care about the words. They care about the spirit of it and what it symbolizes. And
How about next topic?
We know what this. Yeah, we know what this idiot's up to. So, next topic, good idea. I was talking about Hillary Clinton's health scare. She overheated in 80-something degree weather.
Did somebody lift a hood up and check her radiator?
I don't think that it would. Oh my God! It was hilarious to see the extreme right wing types and the diehard Trump supporters jump all over the fact that Hillary Clinton got sick, and all of a sudden she's unfit to be president. She was unfit to be president a long time before this. That's it. It feels like they're grasping at straws. Anything to discredit her. And again, I am not a Hillary Clinton supporter by any stretch of the imagination. I think she's a criminal. But really, guys, you got to. This is what you got to come up with. These are the straws at which you're grasping in order to show that now all of a sudden, because of her poor health, she's unfit to lead this country. She is unfit for a host of reasons aside from this. So,
have you seen the video?
Yeah, I've seen the video. Yeah, come on,
Shit's
dude. Have you
hilarious.
never been that sick? I can't count the number of times I've had a buddy on each side of me dragging me down the fucking street because I was unable to stand. Probably not from being ill, but whatever. Maybe she'll get over it. Maybe she'll die. Who knows? Now they're saying she has pneumonia. Ooh, she's the only person in history to ever have pneumonia. We don't know what we're going to do. Who cares, dude? Really? Politics. It's ridiculous. Let's talk about more shit that's not important to us. Better yet, let's talk about things that matter to us. Raptor 6 is going to have to help me with this, or ICE, or somebody. I don't really comprehend exactly what's going on here. I just have an article in front of me.
Oh. Sure. I don't know what's going on either. And I don't know what the article is.
It says, in a first for all the Army, all qualified sergeants major with 27 or fewer years of service will be considered during the upcoming centralized selection list board for key jobs across the force. What the hell does that mean? And why is that news?
That's news?
The 2018 board will look at about 5,000 Army and Army Reserve active guard and reserve senior, reserve senior non-commissioned officers for brigade and battalion command sergeant major positions, as well as sergeant major key billets. Blah, blah, blah. This will be the first time the Army uses an all-in method for an Army-wide centralized selection list. In the past, qualified sergeants major had to opt in for consideration, a system similar to that for officers. Oh, so now you don't get to throw your hat in the ring. Now you're just automatically in the ring. Am I reading this correctly? I don't know how this shit works.
As far as I know, I mean, you do have to, or in the past, you had to put your hat in the ring, so to speak, for those key ones. You had to compete for the nominative positions at that level, and you have the option to compete or not compete.
Oh, so you could say, I don't want to get moved into this position. Don't even consider me.
I believe that's how it works. I could be wrong. ICE would be the expert on that, but I'm 99% sure it works along those lines.
The old opt-in process for non-commissioned officers mirrored the process for officers. The difference between officers and NCOs was almost all officers opted in. This was according to the Sergeant Major of the Army. Inherently, within their leader development, the way they were raised was you continue to compete for command. With our Sergeant Major, it was a little bit different, and we've never had as high of an opt-in rate. So these Sergeant Majors, I guess, get comfortable where they are, and they're like, I'm just going to ride it out here. And the Army said, no, you're not. You're gonna get a bump one way or the other, whether you like it or not.
Well, it makes sense. I know in a lot of places there's a sergeant major or sergeants major that they'll just bounce around from battalion to battalion to battalion to battalion. So it sounds to me like they're just kind of enforcing it, like move up or get out. You finish a battalion, either you're going to another progressive assignment or the brigade level, and so on and so forth.
Assuming you're qualified. Assuming you're qualified. I mean, but
yeah.
On the one hand, I would think that you would want to continue to move up, and on the other hand, I can see where a dude that has been in for, what did it say, 27 years would be like, you know what, I'm feeling pretty comfortable where I am as a battalion command sergeant major, and to have to move would kind of suck. So I think I'm just not gonna, even throw my hat in the ring for consideration. And evidently now you no longer have that option. The green weenie.
That's good. It makes sense. I support it.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think it's a bad idea. It keeps people from turning into shitbags. Maybe
at that point anyway, why the fuck stick around? Seriously? I mean, whatever, to have a legacy, or I guess if you're really hot shit and you're moving from battalion to brigade, next thing you know, you're the division sergeant major for the 82nd Airborne. But me, fuck that. I make E9, I'm done. Give me the pension, I'm out.
I'm going out on top.
Yeah, fuck you.
Dude, I can't imagine giving, like, when I hit my 20-year anniversary in 2014, I marked, that was kind of a somber moment for me because I had gotten out 16 years before that, but I looked back and said, you know what, I probably could have done this for 20 years now that I'm 37 years old. And now that I'm almost 40, I go, it's kind of stupid that Redleg that you got out after only 4 years, but I can't imagine, like, at 20, done. Why stick around? Is it because you don't know what else to do? Is it because you're incapable of doing anything else? Are you just that in love with the Army? I guess any of those would be correct answers.
Yeah. For me, I'm not doing a day over 20, and I'm fucking done. The percentages are not enough to sway me. Every whatever you stay, you get 5 more. Fuck, I don't give a shit. I don't intend to be able to live a comfortable life on my pension alone, whether I get out in 20 or 30 years on the enlisted side. Still need to get another job. And after 20 plus years with whatever the fuck you did to make it that far, if you can't muster up a halfway decent resume and get a job making more money than you did enlisted, there's something fucked up with you.
I got out after 4 years, and I'm doing all right. Surely somebody with 20 years of honorable service be able to find something in the civilian sector, possibly as management.
One would think.
One would think. But I know some places don't want to pass you over. You're old-ish. Oh, Spencer says re-enlist, Redleg. No. I actually have until the end of November, according to Raptor 6. I'll be 40.
Yeah, that's the last one.
Last chance. I'm not going to do it. How would I do this? How would I still do radio? I mean, I'd have to go back to some kind of school, sure. What would I have to do, Raptor 6, if I re-enlisted right now?
You'd have to do everything.
I'd have to go through basic again?
Yes.
Holy fuck. I can't imagine it being more difficult now than it was in 94.
And I think you just have to pretty much breathe, and then you graduate.
Sounds about right.
Oh my God, dude. It was fun the first time. The second time it would just kind of be annoying, I think. I'd have to go to basic and AIT all over again. And then would I get to keep the rank that I got out at back in 98? Or start over private?
No. Yeah, you'd be a private.
Dude, I went in as a PFC. Let's start over as a fucking E-nothing?
I can't remember what it is. After your IRR time, I think after every X amount of years, you drop one, I want to say.
Jesus Christ, dude.
Yeah.
That sounds terrible.
I'm like hearing no incentives at all for me to re-enlist, to start over. Like E1, basic and AIT again. I'm good. Thanks.
Do you get another GI Bill?
I don't get to drink these delicious beers while I'm in training.
No.
I have to give up all the money I'm making at my civilian job to go get my busted up fucking crippled ass up in the morning and go do PT and run. This sounds appealing at all.
But you have like 25 minutes from your 2-mile.
That's a good point. I do get these ridiculously low like PT standards at my age, right?
I don't even know if you have to take the PT test at that age.
At 39, do you not? Oh, man. All right, I'll think about it. Jose says he'd do it. It sounds like fun. There are parts, there are, I'd be lying if I said that there were parts of the Army that I didn't miss, because there's a lot that I do miss, but it's kind of outweighed by all the shit I don't miss. Like fuck games. Full battle rattle, pulling fucking 24-hour guard on the laundry room, shit like that. I could see me probably completely losing my shit at my age doing some dumb shit like that. And I mean, they wouldn't exempt me from it just because I'm an old man.
They probably would, because they know you wouldn't give a fuck what they said.
Hey, Private Redleg, you got guard shift on the fucking laundry room tonight. I'm like, roger that. It's fucking 22-year-old buck sergeant.
I think you could just tell them to fuck off now, and they have to leave you alone.
You get a card.
Is that true?
I don't know. Probably.
I probably would just pull a whole bunch of staff duty and stuff, right? Answer the phones up at battalion. I would be permanent, like, brigade staff duty. That's all I would do.
You would answer brigade staff duty. WTF Nation Radio, you're on the air.
Oh, my God.
Do prank calls while you're on staff duty.
Yeah. Or answer prank calls while I'm on staff duty. I meant to pull up an article. I'm getting all choked up about the Philippines. Let me look for it. Because evidently that Philippine president is talking shit again.
Oh, how nice of him.
Why do all these presidents with no power talk shit?
And he's demanding. Let me wait for this to load. He called for the U.S. to withdraw its remaining military advisors, warning that their presence on a southern island makes them a valuable target for the extremist Abu Sayyaf militant group. This coming from the president of the Philippines, Rodrigo. How do you say this dude's name? Is it Duterte? He says,
fuck Rodrigo.
This is the same guy that called President Obama a son of a whore.
Oh.
Never mind, I like that guy.
That guy. He said, for as long as we stay with America, we will never have peace. We might as well give it up. So he's kicking us out of the car.
Tuck and roll.
He says that this extremist group will kill Americans. He said they will try to kidnap them for ransom. Does he know who these advisors are? I mean, we're not talking about, some fresh out of AIT privates. Why the hell did my Facebook Live video just die?
I was about ready to message you that.
This is 2 nights in a row that Facebook has arbitrarily stopped my broadcast. Facebook, if you're listening, stop censoring me. What the fuck is this? I got to restart it? I feel like
just take a knee, then and boycott Zuckerberg. And,
oh yeah, I should.
It'll fix it.
I feel like I'm being discriminated against.
You're being oppressed.
I was about to say that. Do you feel oppressed, Redleg?
I do. I should take a stand by sitting down.
You're already sitting down.
Well, yeah. I'm speaking like.
I'm just kidding.
Figuratively sitting down. All right, Zuckerberg. Let's do this again. Everybody hold on while I get my shit together.
Hey, Bobby, entertain the audience. Do your job, intern. Redleg's trying to fix shit.
Well,
Bobby.
6.
Talk.
A British Special Air Service marksman knocked out 4 terrorists with 1 bullet today.
Elaborate.
The ISIS butcher, who was reportedly delighted in burning hostages alive, had been on a U.S. kill list for several months. ISIS executioner and 3 other jihadists with a single bullet from nearly a mile away, just before jihadists with hostages alive. Before jihadists with
this fucking crap.
Hostages alive. Before jihadists with
this fucking crap.
Hostages alive. Before jihadists with.
All right. Okay. All right. Hold on. Oh, Jesus, for fuck's sake, man. I swear to God, dude.
What the fuck, Bobby?
Bobby comes back, everything gets fucked up.
I was just talking and I heard myself say what I just said.
Over and over and over again. It's maddening. I blame Facebook. This is 2 nights in a row that Facebook is... It still says I'm live on the other feed. How is that possible? Facebook, get your shit together. This is 2 nights in a row, Facebook. What am I paying you guys for? Well, I don't pay Facebook. What the fuck are we watching all these ads for, Facebook, if you're going to constantly interrupt the broadcast that I'm trying to bring to our viewing and listening audience? This is oppression. I'm not going to stand for it. As a matter of fact, I'm just going to continue to sit down.
Okay.
As in protest of the oppression by Mark Zuckerberg and company. You guys suck, Facebook. I don't have these problems on YouTube. I've been streaming on YouTube fine. Don says, why don't you talk about what's happening to our country and our freedom? Thank you, Don.
Why haven't we?
Thank you, Don, for tuning in 40 minutes into the show in the midst of the technical difficulties when all I talked about for, about the first 40 minutes was that very topic. I'm going to bring we're going to bring you guys some news that some of you probably have already seen.
Hey, you want to talk about rolled sleeves?
No.
Oh.
What about women in combat
I
arms?
don't want to talk about that either. I want to talk about an Army football player from New York.
Oh.
Who died?
Yeah, he died.
Died in a car accident hours after helping his team win its second straight game. A West Point football player from New York City died in a car accident. Cadet Brandon Jackson, a 20-year-old sophomore from Queens, died in a single car accident around 1:40 a.m. Sunday in Westchester County, north of New York City, according to police and the U.S. Military Academy. Police said Jackson was driving by himself when he hit a guardrail. The accident is under investigation. Jackson was a starting defensive back, recorded 2 solo tackles and 1 assist in Army's 31-14 win Saturday over Rice. Army's 2-0. We will honor his life as we mourn the untimely death of a young man who had a promising future as a leader in service to our nation, said the West Point Superintendent, Lieutenant General Robert L. Caslin. Brandon internalized our watchwords: duty, honor, country. Caslin said Jackson was following the example of his mother, an Iraq War veteran. Shots for the young cadet.
Shots.
In other news, you guys know who Tim, I think I'm pronouncing the last name correctly, Brummett? He broke his neck trying to save a girl's life, and now the Army's trying to get rid of him. He was, it says, the story reads, last July, just over a year ago, Green Beret Tim Brummett made the wrong call. Thinking he saw a drowning girl in stormy seas a short distance from his boat, he dove into the choppy surf, but misjudged the depth and instantly broke his neck. The missing girl was later found safe on shore. Now paralyzed from the chest down, Sergeant First Class Brummett is being forced to endure a whole new kind of hardship. This, guys and gals, is where the story gets a little strange to me. The U.S. Army just informed him that it judged his actions on that July day reckless due to alcohol and drugs. Now the veteran of hundreds of raids and deadly firefights and 8 combat tours in Afghanistan and Iraq is fighting to save his military career. He has roughly 3 weeks to get the Army's decision overturned or face a possible other than honorable discharge from service, possible loss of his military medical care. Sergeant Brummett gave an interview to the Daily Beast, and that's where I'm getting my information from. I'm actually reading this article pretty much verbatim. He says he admits that the facts on the surface are against him. He had a 0.1% blood alcohol level in his system at the time of the injury, although that wasn't illegal because he wasn't driving. He was just sitting on a boat. But even worse, his hospital toxicology report showed traces of cocaine and amphetamines in his system. And an Army buddy told investigators he'd seen an apparent drug dealer at Brummett's condo the night before selling other members of Brummett's unit a white powdered substance. So I take from that not only was, evidently, this according to an Army buddy, not only was this dude using cocaine and or amphetamines, that the other members of the unit were as well. I'm not saying I find it hard to believe in that people use drugs. I'm just saying that I find it hard to believe that it came out because this guy thought he was saving a drowning girl and dove into the water and broke his neck. He says he was clear-headed when he heard the Coast Guard alert about a missing girl. First discussing it with his friends and then spotting what he thought was the girl struggling in the choppy channel. She didn't seem too far. I was a good swimmer. I felt the responsibility and felt very capable of doing something even with the storm. He said, I have a daughter. I would want someone to do the same for her. I think the fact that this guy had the intention of doing a good deed and saving this girl is being overshadowed by the apparent drug and alcohol use. What's everybody's take on? I mean, what should be done to this guy if the toxicology shows that he had cocaine and amphetamines in his system? The article reads as though, here's the headline: Army about to kick out paralyzed hero. What angle are they trying to take with this article? It almost sounds like they're trying to make a case for this guy, but the guy tested positive for illegal substances.
I don't know how that works. I mean, you did a good deed, but in so doing the good deed, you got caught using cocaine.
Well, I mean,
fucked.
For majority of accidents, don't they test you for drugs and shit?
I'm not. I don't know how it works in the Army. As far as accidents go,
they draw your blood.
So they're gonna draw your blood and do toxicology on you. I mean, I never got injured in the Army to the point that I had to go to the hospital. Any injury I ever got, I just didn't bother to report. That's kind of coming back to bite me in the ass now. But
it's shitty, but it is what it is. Everybody else who does cocaine in the Army or drugs for that matter gets a DUI or out. End of story. It kind of sucks. He got discovered instead of by a random drug test, breaking his neck, and his life's already fucking ruined. Trying to save what he thought was a drowning girl. But a spade is a spade, a deuce is a deuce. He did cocaine, he took the risk. I don't, it's kind of a shitty situation, but you got to have one standard. If you're going to kick one dude out for cocaine, you got to kick them all out.
The article goes on to say that Brummett admits that he hasn't always been a model soldier, addicted to alcohol and answering with his fists when the towering Ranger was taunted by his new Green Beret brothers after work. Oh, excuse me. But emails reviewed by the Daily Beast showed that Brummett and his father had begged his commanding officers for more than a year for help to stop using and to find a different way to cope with post-traumatic stress and traumatic brain injury. He says his problems started when he left a high-achieving career as a U.S. Army Ranger to qualify as a Green Beret, eventually being assigned in 2013 to 7th Group. His wife left him during Green Beret training, taking their 2 children with her after symptoms of his multiple deployments to Iraq and Afghanistan started emerging. Nightmares and sleeplessness, hypervigilance, and violent mood swings from anger to depression. These all classic symptoms of PTSD and TBI. And yet, does it justify the use of cocaine and amphetamine and the abuse of alcohol? And I mean, and how does alcohol abuse stack up to using other drugs? Because it's
Well, here's the thing: is that what I don't understand about the story is that they say he had paraphrasing, cries for help or whatever to get through this shit. So to me, if anybody in any unit in the army is like, "Hey, I'm doing cocaine," or whatever, you have the and usually you'll immediately be command referred to ASAP, formerly known for old people like you as I think ADAPSy.
ADAPSy.
And then you kind of get and somebody can correct me if I'm wrong, but at that point, if you enroll or enrolled before a random drug test or whatever, and you come out and say I have a problem, they can't use it as a mark against you. However, you have to complete the program and quit doing that shit and take random drug tests for whatever period amount of time. So to me, I don't know, at least the way it was read or the way I understood it, it doesn't seem like that happened, or maybe it did and he finished and he continued to use cocaine, in which case, it's too bad, so sad sort of thing.
And, there was a comment, I think Justin in Facebook Live chat says that the guy needs help. Of course he needs help. I think the issue is I mean, and it says in the article that let me go back and look at it. Exactly what it says about the emails. That he and his father had begged his commanding officers for more than a year for help to stop using. So that tells me that the chain of command was aware.
See, that's what throws me off, is because two things can happen. Now, number one, you don't have to beg anybody because you can self-enroll in ASAP. So there should, if he was really adamantly, I don't know, maybe there's some variables in there that aren't put in the story, but nobody in the Army, especially in the SOCOM community, really anywhere, if you need help, you can self-enroll and you don't have to fucking beg anybody to go to ASAP, believe me. So that's just kind of where this story throws me off. Is like, the way I'm reading or listening, it's like, oh, we called them. I went every day. I was like, hey, I'm still doing cocaine. Need help. And they're like, oh, fuck you. Eat a dick. I don't think that's what happened.
What? I mean, does this kind of sound like a case of trying to do things in an unorthodox or unconventional manner as it pertains to the ASAP program because of the nature of this dude's job? Were they trying to keep it quiet? Were they trying to do things a little differently because he's assigned a 7th group?
Exactly. And like I said, I don't know. That could be one of the variables. Just on its face, to me, it stinks. But there could be shit that is just not in there that maybe would make more sense. But for me, somebody that's that desperate for help and has been for a year acknowledging they got a cocaine problem, and it just absolutely will not be offered any help, especially at that level. Fuck, you're a goddamn non-commissioned officer. Once you're at that point, you're in special forces. You have to be an NCO to minimum. Like that just seems like a private answer to me. I don't know. Like, oh yeah, I tried, but they said fuck you, and that's it. I gotta believe somebody, especially, the type of person you've got to be to make it through special forces. And I understand there's the whole pride thing and not wanting to, and like you said, maybe wanting a different avenue and not having it aired. I don't know, but the point being is that the fucking resources most certainly existed. Whether there's other extenuating circumstances or how he felt, I don't know. But
well, the story goes on to say that the guy's dad, who is a retired Green Beret, finally convinced his son to go to a 7th Group chaplain in the summer of 2013. He said he did go to the chaplain, and he told the chaplain of his grief over his wife's departure along with their toddler and infant. He talked about his drinking to alleviate his sleeplessness and nightmares, and he detailed his obsessive thoughts over one raid in particular in Afghanistan, a 22-hour firefight, infamous at the 75th Regiment, that pitted a couple dozen Rangers against an estimated 500 Taliban. He lost some friends there. I told him to fix it, or he was going to get himself killed, Brummett said. He said, talking about this 19-year-old kid who something minor was missing with his gear, and or was wrong with his gear, and his kid ends up getting killed. And I guess Brummett kind of felt guilty about that. So he said, the story reads, within days it appeared to Brummett that the chaplain had broken faith and revealed his conversation to the chain of command. Phrases Brummett had shared in confidence and bits of his life story were spat back at him by senior members of 7th Group. So the stories now, I mean, I haven't read this story previously. I'm learning this along with you, all of you, in the process. Story's now taking a turn that kind of indicates that he sought help and that the chaplain went to his chain of command with this stuff, and now members of the chain of command are kind of seeking retribution for spilling the beans. I don't know, man. Maybe they thought the guy was weak.
Situations like this, and I'm not trying to, I guess I'm playing devil's advocate. I'm not trying to, drag this dude's name through the mud. I'm just saying, regardless of the situation, that's great. He thought he was trying to save a drowning girl and all that. Could it also possibly be him trying to come up with the justification now that he knows his career's on the line, all the shit he's went through is going down the dumps because of the cocaine thing, and he's trying to save face and try and spin it in a way that might work out more favorably.
That's what I was thinking, Six, because even if your commander, I've known a lot of shitty leadership, and if your command team says, fuck you, we don't care about you doing cocaine and drinking, you can walk into any fucking ER and say, I have a problem mentally, I can't stop drinking or doing drugs. You will get help.
So this guy wrote a letter to 7th Group Command Sergeant Major Alvarez. He wrote an email. He said that he'd enrolled himself in the Air Force Alcohol and Drug Abuse Program known as ADAPT. He was scheduled to meet the 7th Group psychologist, was hopeful to discuss options with PTSD treatment opportunities. He avoided military punishment at that time, so I guess this was for something prior. Again, I've been skimming the article. Instead, he was diagnosed with adjustment disorder, the same diagnosis he'd received a year earlier from an Air Force psychologist, which Brummett understood to mean he was depressed about his difficult transition to a new unit and his divorce. Worse, with senior leaders apparently unaware, Brummett's company sergeant major kept pulling him out of the course, making him miss meetings repeatedly, an action later protested by Brummett's alcohol abuse counselors in a memo to 7th Group. This article is a little more in-depth than I originally thought. There's a lot of information to take in here. I have failed the listening audience by not properly planning and preparing for this. This is pretty convoluted.
Well, so yeah, because they're at the 7th Group's in Eglin. For those of you that don't know, 7th Group is kind of they're part of Eglin, which is an Air Force base, but they're not. They have their own separate little compound, if you will, off of it. But obviously, most of the resources are on Eglin, so they went to whatever Redleg said was the Air Force's version of ASAP. And so he had been in the program, is what you said. So two things: either he successfully graduated the program, they deemed him to be fit and drug free, or he was still in it, and a condition of it is you're subject to random drug tests to ensure your compliance and that you're remaining drug free. So
his prognosis at program termination was very guarded due to his lack of participation due to his command requiring him to be on the job, wrote Air Force Adapt Supervisor James Gwynn in an August 2015 memo. So he made it through the program, but they said his prognosis was guarded because he missed a lot of it.
That falls on the leadership.
That's another, side of the coin now, because I don't know how it is with the Air Force, or I assume they all have pretty similar programs, but I'm pretty certain, somebody can correct me if I'm wrong, that the command pretty much at that point, once you're in the program, are at least supposed to be required to pretty much fully support it and ensure at whatever the fuck they tell you're going to be at, whether it's a function or a meeting or a drug test, you're there. And that's it.
I'm going to do a little more reading during the break. We're coming up on a break here, and see. This article kind of takes a few twists and turns, and I can put a link to the article in the Facebook Live chat. As a matter of fact, I'll do that now in case anybody wants to take a look at it. It's pretty lengthy, and there's a lot of information in here, and I almost feel like that it is kind of biased. I don't see a lot. I mean, they're making an attempt at being fair and impartial, but you can tell that this kind of leans towards one side. Everybody, peruse that at your own leisure. Take a look at that. And we're going to take a break. And when we come back, who knows? Whatever. It's Monday. Maybe we'll let Bobby talk for an hour. That should be fun for everybody, right?
Oh, yeah.
Get ready, Bobby. You're doing work.
I'm ready.
Hey, what are we talking about? Hey, Bobby's going to talk?
Bobby's going to do the second hour of the show, apparently.
Oh, sick. Hey, Bobby, enjoy that. Better brush off some news articles. What do you got, like 5 minutes, I'm assuming?
I'm going to give him about 8 minutes. How about that?
It's extra generous. Fucking read.
Extra time. Get your shit together.
I'm pretty sure he's been our intern, the longest intern we've ever had.
Right. And has done the least amount of work of any of them.
I think we've literally hired and fired people in shorter amounts of time than Bobby's been an intern.
Yeah.
Suck it, faggot.
But Bobby has been gone for longer than the rest of the interns, worked here.
So is he our permanent intern?
I don't know. He's got a performance review coming up. Raptor 6 has got to do his performance evaluation.
Doing it, I'm fired.
Yeah, I'm still getting my
Raptor
bullets
6.
together.
Will you just leave him in purgatory forever, where he's not part of the ops chat, not really part of the station, he's just intern Bobby for eternity? I'd like that. I would appreciate that.
Yep.
Brenda.
Hell yeah. Fucking suck it, Bobby.
All right, guys, we'll take this break. We'll be back in a little bit. I got a brand new J-Ready chop to do, too.
Yes.
That's a good one. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back.
Shots.
Hi, guys. It's Redleg. Recently, a video surfaced of Adam and Alex from Grunt Style feeding each other half a ghost pepper. Now, it's apparent from the video that these two guys were totally unprepared for the blistering effects of between 800,000 and 1 million Scoville heat units in these peppers. It was heart-wrenching for us to watch these two suffer for the amusement of their coworkers. Bonus points to you, Adam, for kissing your wife with the hot stuff on your lips. That was a lot of fun for me. Anyway, we thought it was cute that you two fed each other half a ghost pepper. In fact, Rapper 7 thought it was so cute, he decided to challenge you to try something that was actually hot, like 9 million Scoville heat units hot. Grunt Style, we're calling you out.
You, Grunt Style, and us. WTF Nation Radio. Gonna settle this score right here, dude. 9 million Scovilles. Let's have some. Think I'm fucking joking around? I ain't joking around.
If we win this contest, you idiot, we get $500,000.
Boom, what up? Say it with enthusiasm.
$5, motherfucker.
I got your bitch peppers. If you guys can't find any of the Mad Dog, you can't spring $90 for an ounce of the fucking hot shit. I'm down. Let's do it. Let's get it. Let's get it, sons. Grunt style. I think you guys are Bush League with your heat tolerance levels. If you ain't pooping blood, you ain't doing it right. What do you want to say?
Good evening, boys and girls. This is Tim Kennedy. I'm a Special Forces sniper, a Ranger qualified Green Beret, a UFC fighter. Please listen to us and the shenanigans that we're going to say. We will insult you. There will be racial slurs. We will be sexist. We will offend you. But there will be magic, and a unicorn will be raped. So enjoy the show. Thank you for listening on WTF Nation Radio.
You're listening to Redleg on the voice of U.S. Army WTF Moments. WTF Nation Radio.
Everybody tune in at WTFNationRadio.com.
Well, that was fun.
Hi, you're listening to a J Radio original on WTFN Radio. I want to be married with a family of 4 and a dog named Spot.
I'm here to fuck your wife. We go in a straight line and then we go turn left.
You're going to have to who what? You know, I really don't want to go home right now. My wife's been bitching.
Sweet mother of fuck.
Y'all want to see if I get a ticket driving home?
Ma'am, you can't drive with your child in your lap. Yeah, it's going to die if you hit a speed bump.
And this fucking car doesn't even tap the brakes, dude.
Nice.
Yeah. Fucks this dude's world up.
Fucking 100?
100.
100.
100. 100? 100. Did somebody in your family point these things out to you and say, hey, you're kind of being a dick?
Listen, and I want you to listen real fucking close to me right now, okay? I'm gonna talk like this on purpose so it fucks with you.
Is that what I taught you? Is that what I taught you? No. Say no. Okay, yeah, good. No, listen.
I just want to state for the record that I am completely innocent in all these mishaps. That is not a vibrator, folks. Let me just clear that up.
Well, I'm not going to lie. I couldn't understand a word that you said, so I'm assuming that you got somebody else's dick in your mouth.
Hey, I can make you some. I can make some chocolate minty dicks
Make some chocolate minty dicks.
Because it's like you got a big black dick in your hands, and they're just like, oh, shit.
Man, I see way too much dick on here.
Imminent nudity inbound.
Are you going to send me a dick pic?
The Raptor Mom loves the dick pic.
Go ahead and send them, boys.
Oh, wow. Send Raptor Mom the dick pics. I'm not going to guarantee or not that they may or may not end up on Facebook.
Now the inbox is going to be full of dicks, I'll never be able to look at it again. I don't even like to look at my own dick. Not enough dick to go around. What shall I do?
I wish Tater was here, man. He would learn a lot.
I may not help Tater learn things, but I can help force feed him some knowledge. The force feed tastes a lot like dick.
You say he's 19 and likes the dick?
Make sure you slide your dick into your girl real smooth.
Oh, yeah.
A little bit of butter on it. All right.
Okay. Bounce on his bitch. God.
David can eat several dicks and start a shotgun.
And I don't suck somehow.
Run-style, you're a bunch of dickheads.
These guys could break me with their ball sack.
There's a ribbon for that, I think.
You're bumping dickheads.
Cocks, not Glocks.
Having Redleg behind you may be better than having a strap-on behind you.
You know, I could have gotten free strap-ons at University of Texas the other day.
You know the stunt cocks in porns that like shoot like ridiculous amounts of fake semen?
Fucking smear it on your body and eat it off. I don't care. It's just so good.
Ugh.
I had half a throat full of pizza rolls and a half full of mouth full of cum.
Let me make it simple, Diego. This is some BDSM. I'm going to tie you up for sexual pleasures, and you're going to like it.
Oh!
Hey, Pig Vomit. Hey, what's up, Redleg?
Hey, Raptor 6 Hard.
I'm convinced the people that come up with these Olympic opening ceremonies are fucking on acid. No, I want you to be the little bitch that gets hoisted up and then slices Redleg's jugular with the skates. Can you see 400-pound women rocking Daisy Dukes and fucking tank tops? I want Redleg be the little bitch that gets hoisted up, a blade slice to the throat involved. You can call it whatever you want, but the routine has to involve you getting hoisted up or tripping. I don't know. Maybe even Achilles tendon. I don't care.
Surely there's a 200-pound Dependa somewhere that they could practice lifting.
Or lady boys or boy ladies.
I'm not being misogynistic. Raptor 7 might be. I can't speak for him.
Oh, I am.
Fucking,
God, you can't get much lower than that.
Yeah, we've been trying to call these sluts for a long time.
Oh yeah, these chicks are bitches. Real bitches. They're kind of cunts. They're for real cunts.
Purple dependopotamus with a stork device, meaning you got fucked by somebody who was active duty while you were in training, and you got pregnant by them.
I got raped.
Ugh, dude, it makes me feel bad. Breaking news. This is the only rapist ever on the fucking planet.
They were ripping him apart for the majority of it.
Oh, my God.
Is that your tape? No, it ain't. It's smooth.
Yeah. Oh, my God.
Motherfucker.
I need 2 contestants to play Are You Smarter Than a Mini Raptor and Raptor 6.
You'll never win.
But I think I should tell everybody that in the history of this game, the WTF Nation radio crew, that is Raptor 6 and the Mini Raptor, have never, not one time, been shut out by either of the contestants.
And I still shut these bitches out.
Army Rat Wife.
Army Vet Wife is going to play. Raptor 6, how you feel about that?
Yeah, she sounds pretty stupid, so I'm cool with it.
All right, we need one more contestant. WTF Nation radio, who's this?
That was me.
Dave.
That's who?
Dave.
Dave's not here, man.
Stupid name.
Dave.
All right, Dave. I suck. The first category is What Am I? Here are your clues.
Let me see.
Ooh, see-through hand. Ooh. Ah. Ooh. Ah.
Hockey.
Yes, very good. How did you know that?
Oh, Mini Raptor.
Mini Raptor. Oh, I love hockey. Tater. Fuck off. Fuck you. Army Vet Wife, where were you on that one?
Somebody lit me on fire.
$5, motherfucker.
So, who is this?
Kira.
Hey, how's it going? Oh, my God, it's a lady. Did you call in to play? I kind of want to get inside your head for a minute, if I may.
Are you stupid?
Yes, I am.
Oh, good.
Suck it, idiots.
You're a shitty human being.
I know.
Wow. Just wow. I have more stickers than her.
You get nothing.
You guys have blue falcons?
Sector 13. $5, motherfucker.
Can I go on a date with the caller, the one with boobs?
Go suck it.
You bonus points if your ass looks as good as the chick in the Be My Whoopee video.
Mom, quit farting.
The day we have to give out 2 is the day I'm going to
Jackass. Yeah, apparently last night I wanted to make hot chocolate to keep the squirrels away.
Everybody's a gangster until it's time to do gangster shit. Jay Reddy says he's eating an Obama sub right now. Malika Shabazz, al-Baghdadi. I like that.
It's not as ethnic as it sounds.
You think Obama gives a fuck? Down with the government. I called the White House the other night and asked to talk to Barack Obama.
How'd that work out?
Were you listening?
No.
Talk about that all day, man, about this game.
Yeah, can you take me higher? So I was like, lift your tray up higher. Lift it up like we taught you to.
I'm a closet Creed fan.
There was Creed, and everybody didn't like Creed. And then Nickelback came along, and then everybody realized how much they missed Creed.
Pie likes the Spice Girls. I mean,
Spice Girls, songs Pie loves. Woo, boom. I get 5 points.
I'm not on
Well,
that
if you want
level.
to be my lover, you got to get with my friends.
I hope everybody enjoyed Jay Reddy's latest chop. That was fun.
That's
That was
funny.
damn funny. Damn funny.
But you know what's going to be even funnier and more entertaining and more enjoyable? For some of us, the
I'm
fact
intrigued.
that the second hour of tonight's show is going to be hosted by Bobby.
Say what?
Yeah. So coming to you now from WTF Nation Radio headquarters, it's the second hour of the Monday edition with your host Bobby the intern and his mentor Raptor 6. Take it away, Bobby.
That's your fucking cue. Say hello.
That would be my mentor, Raptor 6, screaming at me. Before we're gonna play a different game tonight, the Mini 6. So we're gonna play a game called "Are You Smarter Than Bobby?"
The game was called Mini 6?
Shut up, Mom. Bobby, why don't you tell the audience what they're listening to? What program is this tonight? Welcome them back. Tell them about the other fucking shows, and then talk about your stupid game you're gonna fucking lose. In that order.
All right, in that order, 6, you got it. You're listening to WTF Nation Radio. If you're listening to us on Facebook, you can head over to the live chat over at WTFNationRadio.com. We got cameras where the usuals are hanging out. You can catch us here every night of the week at 8 p.m. Eastern Time for a show. Tonight would be the Monday edition with Redleg. Tuesday is Drunk on This Tuesday with Stephen Hobbs and Raptor 7. Wednesday nights are What the Fuck Wednesdays with Jim Beam and whoever else shows up on Wednesdays.
Oh, I'm not a co-host. Okay. All right. I don't do anything on Wednesdays. You know what? Redleg.
I thought I was doing this, 6.
I'll see you later.
Right. Damn your eyes, Bobby. Fuck.
Thursday is the Sardenstein show with the main page. Folks, ice.
That's not what
nasty.
the F. That's not what the F and MPF stands for, Bobby.
The main page faggots. All right. Friday is Friday Night Fuckery with Redleg again.
Oh,
you got Saturdays. Saturdays is a Saturday Night Free for All. I don't know who's doing it this week.
Redleg again. I don't either.
It's Ice and J Ready with a rave.
Okay, all right.
Oh, we're gonna have a rave on the Saturday Free for All. Sundays, you have Sober Sundays with Jim Beam, Raptor 6, and
No.
I think Alaska.
No, not anymore.
Not Alaska.
No,
All right.
no. That's no more of that show.
Yeah, no,
no,
I
that
watch
show.
football on Sundays, Bobby.
I've been on vacation for a month, getting drunk out of my mind. I don't know these things.
What's next, Bobby?
What's next? Before we play the game, Are You Smarter Than Bobby? I wanted to update you guys. Did you guys ever hear about that college football referee that got knocked out?
Bobby, I gave you a list of things to follow in a specific goddamn order. You realize what being an intern means, right? It means you get shit on, and you're supposed to listen to your fucking directions, faggot.
I have short-term memory loss, 6.
Dude, if you start fucking with my partner, I'm going to have a real issue with your employment here, Bobby.
Go ahead, Bobby. Continue.
What did I miss on that, 6?
Just do the best you can, dude. This is live, by the way. There's no post-production, no cleaning it up after principal shooting. It's do or die time.
I know.
No pressure.
Yeah, I'm sinking right now.
Yeah. Well, I mean, at least you have the presence of mind to realize that you're sinking. Good. Proceed.
But 6, did you ever hear about that college referee that got knocked out of the game?
I don't give a fuck about college referees.
I think he's trying to bounce something off of you, Sick. It didn't. Listen, it didn't bounce, Bobby. It hit him and fell straight down to his feet.
No, it bounced right back in my face.
Yes, it did.
I don't know what's your hard time. Hey, watch this. Hey, Raptor 6, did you hear about that college referee that got punched in the face?
No, what happened?
What's so fucking hard about that, Bobby?
That's what I said, and he said he doesn't give a fuck about college football.
He didn't say that, dude. He just said no. He wanted to hear about it, right? Didn't you want to hear about it, bro?
Yeah, now that you said somebody got punched in the face.
See? Stop fucking up, Bobby.
The Facebook live chat's kind of rooting for you, so make them proud.
Well, this college football referee in Southern California threw a flag on this play, and this offensive lineman punched him right in the mouth and knocked him out cold, and he had to be transported to the hospital. It was announced today.
Why'd he punch
that he
the
said
dude?
to be okay without
Why'd he
without
punch him?
paralyzation.
Wait. The referee said he was okay with
No,
being.
The hospital said he was okay, like he's not paralyzed or doesn't have permanent brain
He's not
damage.
paralyzed from being punched in the mouth? I would hope not.
Watch the video. I will find the video and put it on the Facebook
No,
live
don't
chat.
do that. Don't do that, because then people are going to go to
YouTube.
YouTube and watch that, and then they'll never come back. You know how YouTube is.
Oh, yeah, it's an endless pit. But hey, we have a YouTube channel. People can go check us out.
Hey,
Oh.
that. What else?
Really?
We post all our shows on our YouTube channel. It's youtube.com. Go ahead and search WTF Nation Radio. We're the only one there. You'll find it.
You're doing good, Brenda, but I got to backpedal because my drunken mind kind of works in reverse sometimes. And I just realized that, I hate Pie, but you kind of shorted him. Maybe our listeners don't know that Pie also has a show.
Pie does have a show.
Mondays,
Wednesdays, and Fridays.
Yeah.
It's Liquid One Chip Plot with Pie, starting anywhere from 11 to 12 p.m. Eastern Time. whenever.
Starting anywhere from 11 to 12?
11 to 12, you'll find Pie on there.
All right.
I think he stays on for like 3 hours, Bob. Or Bill.
It's 2 hours, 6. He stays on for 2 hours during your lunch, so you can listen to him while you're eating, enjoy your lunch, and talk about news topics with Pie. And Raptor Mom shows up 99% of the time.
Oh.
I think he stays on from 11 to 1400.
11 to 1300.
Well, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure that his show is scheduled for noon to 1400 Eastern Time.
No, well, whatever.
Yeah, are you contradicting my fellow Raptor, Redleg? You know what? I'm
cool.
Bobby, I'm really upset with the way the show is going. Now you're making the station manager and my bro getting fights. You're fucking up show times. The boss is having to correct things that shouldn't be corrected in the first place. Redleg. Now I'm going to eat popcorn. Literally.
So what are we doing here, Bobby? I'm interested. Now you have my attention. What's happening on this second hour of the show?
Second hour of the show, we're going to play Are You Smarter Than a Bobby?
Oh.
As I was informed.
Okay.
Mini Raptor is sick, so you don't get to play against Mini Raptor, and Raptor 6 tonight you get to play against me.
Oh, just you?
Just me.
Well, let's say somebody was interested in playing.
I was getting there.
What's the okay? All right. Okay. All right.
We need 2 contestants to call in right now to play. You can call in at 415-889-8367.
Why do they want to call in, Bobby? You haven't even explained to them the fucking game.
Let
Don't you
me
think they'd want to know that
6.
before they call?
Oh my God. You can call in at 415-889-8367. That's 415-88-WTFNR. You can play for your chance to win a bumper sticker.
Jesus Christ. I said people don't, well, sometimes because our listeners are stupid, but why do you want them to call in?
How are you going to insult the audience? They're great people.
Why don't you tell them what they're calling in to do? What are the rules? What is Are You Smarter Than Bobby?
When you call in, Redleg's going to read off a question, and he's going to give you clues. And when he says those clues, you just got to guess. If you guess faster than I do, you win a sticker.
Bobby, there's your first potential contestant.
All right. First contestant, 832 on the air.
Hold on,
Bobby?
hang on a minute. WTF Nation Radio, who's this?
It's me, Vince.
Hey, Vince.
How y'all doing? Bobby, you're kicking ass.
Did you call to play, Vince?
No, I just called to talk shit.
Yeah, Vince, you've played enough. You are stupid.
Hey, I haven't played in like 3, 4, 6 months.
No, you played like last month, Dick.
No, I didn't.
No, he didn't.
Shut the fuck up, Mom. Why is everybody contradicting me?
Bobby,
is this?
Bobby, here's another caller.
Do you want to play, Vince? Vince, do you want to play? All right. Next caller, 207 WTF Nation Radio. You're on the air. What's your name? 207. Words.
Kathy.
Words, motherfucker.
207 words.
Bobby.
207 is Kathy.
It's Kathy. Come on, Bobby. Take control, dude. Assert
Jesus
yourself.
Christ.
Be assertive. Be confident.
Bobby, since you, let me cut in for a moment, because since you're never here, let me just update you that to this date, WTF Nation Radio, I guess staff / interns have never been shut out in this game. There will be 2 questions. So, if you blow this for the station and you fucking bolo, roll a donut, you're finished.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah.
I'm going to say the stakes are pretty high tonight, Bobby, and Raptor 6 has kind of thrown the ultimatum out there that
pressure's on my shoulders.
If we are shut out, if WTF Nation Radio is shut out for the first time ever in the history of this game, Bobby, you're done. You are persona non grata after this.
I'm up for a challenge. I lose.
Dude, I will fire your
not
ass
gonna
if I
lose,
win
but
these number stickers tonight, and you fucking tarnish the name of this station. I gave 2 out the other day on accident, and I'm still kicking myself in the ass.
You accidentally gave out 2 stickers.
Yeah, to that fucking private with that National Guard unit. Those fucking combat engineers.
Oh, yeah.
And I handed him a sticker, but there was like 2 stuck together with like a vacuum. You know what I mean?
Oh.
So I didn't notice until he went to pull them out of my hand. I'm like, shit, there's 2 there. But then, I couldn't really like take one back and be an Indian giver. I'm looking in your direction, Nick.
Oh my God.
Your name.
All right.
You know what I'm saying?
So let's see here. We got Vince and we got Kathy. Kathy, this is Redleg. Cassie. That's what I meant. Cassie, this is Redleg. I'm Bobby's co-host. Hi. How are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm good. Okay, I'm going to explain. Bobby, may I?
Go ahead, Redleg.
Oh, thank you.
I don't explain rules very well.
I'm going to explain the rules of the game to you, Vince. You know how to play already. Cassie, what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you a category, and in that category, there are a series of clues. I'm going to begin reading the clues out. Now, you're playing against, essentially, this is Team Cassie and Vince versus Bobby the intern. And that's it. No pressure, Bobby. When you think you know the answer, you simply call it out. First person to get it correctly wins the round. Get it?
I guess so.
Good. All right, Bobby, are you ready?
Let's do it.
All right. The first category is, what am I? Here are your clues. I'm a part of the human body.
Arm. Leg.
Well, Bobby, no shutout tonight. Bobby got it with arm.
That was a ridiculous question. That could have been answered like, I don't even know. Whatever.
Doesn't matter. I didn't get shut out.
Did you want to lose?
That was dumb luck, dude. I'm a part of the human body. Arm was the first thing that came to mind.
Yeah, I think it's luck too. Many could have gotten that one.
Probably
Dumb
wouldn't.
luck, no luck. I'll take luck.
All right, here's the second one.
Not shut out.
You guys ready, Cassie? Vince? Bobby?
Yep.
Yeah.
All right, the category is, who am I? Here are the clues. I'm a gangster.
Snoop Dogg.
I was born in America in 1899 and died in 1947.
Al Capone.
Yes, Al Capone. Vince, very good. Cassie, what? Oh, you know what? I'm the co-host. Bobby, ridicule Cassie, but kind of be nice about it. Let Raptor 6 handle it. Whatever.
She's handle this one.
Bobby, why don't you tell stupid Vince to? Well, he knows. Never mind. Well, no, wait. No, Vince never wins, right?
No, not
Vince
on this
doesn't
game.
win, so he might not know what to do. Hey, Vince.
I was winning on the Badger game.
Oh, beat Badger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was a while ago.
You can head over to WTFNationRadio.com and head to the shop and look at all the stickers, find one you like, and then Facebook message the radio station's Facebook page and send your details to Raptor Mom, and she will get that sticker sent out to you.
Or you can just call Raptor Mom on the phone, Vince, and tell her what sticker you want.
Yes.
Or if you show up this weekend, I'll just give it to you.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Hey, do you work this weekend?
Do what?
She works this weekend.
Cassie.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Cassie, are you kind of kicking yourself right now? Did you think it was going to be this easy, and you didn't ever answer any of them?
Well, it's kind of choppy, so it's kind of hard to hear.
Oh. All right. Well, that's Bobby's
I don't
fault.
know where you guys are, but I'm out in Maine in Boondock, so.
No, it's Bobby's fault. Bobby's
How the fuck is it my fault?
Because you're the host.
Everything's your fault.
You're the host. When you're hosting, it's your fault. Everybody's entertained.
It's on men. Men in general. It's always the men's fault.
When I said,
I'm sorry, Cassie, it was my fault.
When
Why are you questioning the station manager of WTF Nation Radio, Bobby? You're a fucking
My co-host, Six.
No, he is your
My co-host.
fucking quasi co-host.
He works.
Still the
co-host.
fucking station manager, idiot. He's trying to give you an outlet to impress us.
I'm just going to mute my microphone and stop talking.
How that impressing go for the last 17 minutes?
Not good. You know what, Bobby? I'm muting my mic too because we said this hour is yours, and I feel like we have helped you way too much by chewing you out.
Approved.
Do radio.
Also approved.
Vince, Cassie, do you guys have anything to say while you're still in the air?
Hey, good job.
Thanks.
No.
Yeah.
Shots, bitches.
I don't know but if I were you, Bobby, I would be fucking flirting down the door of that Cassie chick. I'd be like, yo, what's up, girl? Hey. What's your name again? Cassidy?
Cassie.
Cassidy.
It's Cassie.
No, Cassie.
K-A-S-I-E.
Whatever. Hey, you know what? Semantics. What's up, girl? That was a question.
He's testing you to take charge of your. Never mind. No.
God damn it, Bobby. You're about to fucking. I can feel my bro's vein pulsing in his forehead from here. You better do something, Bobby.
Six's vein in his forehead pulses every time I get on the air.
We need the cricket sound. Where's
I would continue the show and hang up, but I don't have those buttons that Redleg has.
Tell him to hang up on her, dude.
No, you hang up.
Did
Vince,
she do it?
Cassie.
What's that?
Red button on your phone. Press it.
Redleg.
Redleg. Can you press the buttons? I don't have the buttons.
Hey, hold on. No, hold on.
Obviously.
Redleg, push the buttons. Wait.
Thank you, Redleg.
I was gonna tell him to hang up, and they would have done it voluntarily because he sucks at it. But never mind. We'll go back to smoking.
And eating
Bobby, we got an
right?
hour and a half left. What's on the show?
I honestly don't know, Six. I was going with that whole referee thing, and then y'all got in my ass, and I couldn't really do anything about it. So,
You know how many shows myself and Raptor 7 have planned or scripted?
oh,
Like zero.
Zero?
Yeah, I'll tell you what he said. None of them. This right now, this isn't scripted. You better pull some shit out of your ass, dude. Ask Raptor 6 about that soccer player, the guy that got punched in the mouth, whatever you're going to talk about. Talk about fucking Hope Solo. She showed vagina pictures.
What?
The anonymous gate, right, where they hacked all the phones and shit, right? Figure out something funny to talk about, dude. See how I got everybody's attention? You suck, Bobby. Do better.
Oh, you keep going. I didn't hear about that part. Hope Solo showed her what?
No, you don't get to tell me.
Trying to gaffle you into taking over for him. He hit you with the okey doke.
I know he tried.
Hope Solo. Now my curiosity has been piqued.
All right,
exactly. That's
Hope Solo, the
soccer player.
Wait, are you Raptor 7? You're kind of into the chicks with the jaw, right? Sorta.
You know what? There's some about like slightly buff chicks that make my wee hard. I mean, I like all the chicks, but you know, they're rare. They're like a unicorn. Fitness models. You know what I'm saying? And Hope Solo is right there with the fitness models. They kind of get that manly jaw when they take the roids and that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe I'm like 30% gay. I don't really know.
I give it a 6 out of 10 on the pictures.
Whatever. I'd hit it.
Well, I gotta open it. Hold on, I'm looking for the pictures. The hoo-ha pictures.
The hoo-ha pictures.
So she
all right.
Straight up spread her vagina, but about the same time when like what's her name? That used to be on G4, the half Asian one, Olivia Munn.
Oh, Olivia Munn.
Yeah, she did the butthole pictures, like saying she wanted in the ass from her football player boyfriend. Everybody hacked all the phones, right? When the Apple iCloud got hacked. Remember that?
I do. The fappening.
That's Kaylee Cuoco. The fappening. That's the term I was looking for.
Bro.
Kaylee Cuoco, Hope Solo, a bunch of bitches were on that. Hayden Panettiere. Oh, dude.
There's a little bit of beehole in Hope Solo's. Oh, there's a lot of beehole in here.
There's a lot of beehole.
Look at this, dude. Look at that balloon knot. What's that tattoo
She's
say?
hot. She's hot in a fucking weird. I want to like make sweet love to a half man kind of way.
She's hot in the I want you to bleach your asshole or wax it kind of way.
Yeah, enough's enough. Bobby, shut up. My distinguished colleagues, if you could, a moment of silence.
Of course.
You'll see what I'm doing here. Hold on. Oh shit. Oh, hold on.
That sounded like
good.
Something dying.
Bobby, hey. Shut up.
Hey.
Folks, I'd like to sing a song about the American dream. About me. About you. About the way our American hearts beat way down in the bottom of our chest.
All right, song over. Welcome to the Raptor Show. I'm your host, Raptor 6. I'm joined with my co-hosts, Raptors 7 and Redleg. What's going on, guys?
Hey, bro, what's up?
Hey.
What's going on, man?
No, not much. Just fucking getting drunk, watching foosball. I listened to a shitty radio program for about an hour, and I got sick of it. So I fired up the shit, and here we are on the Raptor Show.
Oh, dude, it's a pleasure to be here. I don't think I've ever been a co-host for this show before. I'm honored. I'm stoked.
That's correct.
You're very welcome.
I can't believe we haven't done this before.
It's because it's not Tuesday and it's not the Raptor Show. It's a Monday edition with
Redleg. Who is this guy?
Who the fuck's on the call?
Shut the fuck up, Six. Because this isn't your goddamn show. This is Redleg's show, and I'm his fucking intern. You leave Redleg alone. Let us do our show. I swear to God, if I could hang up on you guys, I'd press the button right now.
That was the most offensive thing I've ever been told in my life.
Bobby.
I highly, highly doubt that's the most offensive thing. Do you feel oppressed, Seven? Do I make you feel oppressed?
I do. It's because I'm white. And you know what, Bobby? Your attitude is appreciated.
There is no room for racism on this radio station, Bobby, and I'm appalled that you would be racist and oppressive towards any member of the WTF Nation radio staff. I don't know how it's come to this.
I feel like it's a personal attack.
You're the reason people are getting fired by listening to the show, Bobby.
He didn't get fired. He got suspended, and that was funny as hell to read.
Shut up.
Because I listened to the shit while I was in at a fucking visitor center desk, and I never got talked to about it.
I think they were intimidated. Bob, you got a lot.
This shit work.
You got a lot of airtime to fill here, and you know. I think Raptor 6 was trying to do you a solid there by taking over and doing Raptor Show on Monday, but
no, he didn't want to hang up. So you know what, Bobby?
No, I don't want Raptor 6 to take over the Monday edition.
Well, then you better figure some shit out, dude. Because I'm
take
sick
charge
of
of the fucking show,
with
then,
my
motherfucker.
motherfucking thumbs.
Entertain our listeners.
think we're doing a pretty good job entertaining them by bickering back and forth.
I think that you are making decisions above your pay grade and that you just start being funny.
Hey, Raptor 7, I got a question that's kind of out of left field.
Hey, what's up, man?
I've been concerned since you relocated.
Mm-hmm.
Do your current accommodations include a shower with a window? And if not, where do you put the shower, beer, and Jaeger?
Okay, so I saw yes to the first question.
Oh,
yes.
good.
There is a window. It's not in the shower like my last accommodations were. It's kind of like right outside the shower. So imagine you walk in the doorway, straight ahead of you is the toilet bowl, facing to the left. So the back of the toilet bowl is on the right wall.
Got it.
As you look in the doorway. Above that is a window, and it's a pretty hefty sized window. It's a colonial home. As soon as you come in the door, because it's a colonial home, the shit is so fucking small that when the door opens, the sink and shit is hidden, right? So you have to actually shut the door to like get to the sink and shit that's right there on the left as soon as the door opens. Just beyond that is a like a bathtub shower, standard sized. So yeah, kind of right there. Imagine how it's so narrow that where the bathroom meets that wall, there's a window, and I could put my beer on that windowsill. Oh, thank you. The little one just brought me my vape for some reason.
Oh, good.
They were watching a movie, and she just felt like bringing me the vape into the office. So thank you. Oh, hey, you want to? Oh, did you want to say something? No, you wanted to say something.
Oh, please tell me she's gonna say.
Yeah,
five.
weren't you gonna yell at Weren't you gonna say some shit about to Raptor 6? You're stalling the radio show. Oh, her back hurts.
Oh. No yelling.
Anyways,
with injured back. I got it.
So there is a window, but I gotta kind of go all the way to the back of the bathtub area and kind of reach out along where the wall would be there and grab the beer. It's kind of, I don't like it. I like having a window in the bathroom. I saw a thing on Amazon that suction cups to the wall, and it's like one of them car holders, that slide in your window, that hold it up. But it has suction cups and it sticks to the wall. I think I'm going to invest in one of those.
So on a scale of 1 to your previous accommodations, now let's just say on a scale of Phoenix to your old bathroom, where does this fall?
Are we just talking about comfort level and size of tub? Or are we just talking about
I'm talking about, for your shower beer. Because
Okay,
if I recall
booze.
correctly, you gave the hotel in Phoenix a 1-star review due to a lack of a shelf for your shower
Absolutely
beer.
horrible. Yeah. Absolutely horrible. Not only did they not have a shelf for booze where you're supposed to put the bar soap, it was so small you can't even put a beer can on it without it toppling over. I mean, the only place that was feasible to put it in Arizona was on the outside edge of the tub, and that's fucking narrow as shit, in the corner there.
And then
The
there's a
shower
potential
curtain
to knock it over with the shower curtain.
curtain will knock that motherfucker over,
Hey, we have
So, 1 star.
1
Yelp
star for
review.
that. Yeah, that was terrible.
Would not visit again if you are high into shower beers. This place is probably I don't know. I'd give my old place in Reno. I'd give that a 4.
Oh,
this is a hard 2.
Hmm.
I mean, there's a window that's cool, right? Outside sunlight. I like to see the sun when I get naked and take a shower. I also like somewhere to put my beer, so it's there. It's not in the most adequate accommodation, It's kind of uncomfortable. You back up out of it. You're just leaning against the wall with a hand on it, and you're like, "Fuck my life, dude." Motherfucker, just letting the water drip down your face. You're like, fuck, I wish this shit would just end. You know what I mean? I got to go outside again, deal with fucking society and shit. I wish I could just stay inside. Why don't I own an island? All these thoughts are going through your head. How do I get away from all this? How much is it for a cabin in the middle of fucking Idaho? All that crap is what goes through my head when I'm in the shower. And then I got to turn all the way around, get out of the water stream, and go grab my beer where before it was on a window right next to me and I could see a little bit of sunlight and there was some hope. And I'm like, look how glorious it is. I really don't want to go out there. Motherfuck. Yeah, they just got a hand on the wall, hating life.
WTF Nation Radio caller, go ahead. Thank you for waiting patiently.
Hey, how you doing?
We're considering the fact that we're currently bailing Bobby out of the second hour of the show, we're doing all right.
I was gonna bail Bobby out and give him a story to talk about.
Oh, okay. Go ahead, Bobby.
That's D-Max.
Yes.
Yes, it is.
Yes, it is
Everybody
D-Max.
shut up. Let this go. Bobby, D-Max, go.
Approved.
It's gonna be good.
What's up, D-Max?
All right.
Hey, Bobby, first question should be on a scale of 1 to D-Max, how drunk are you? Before we continue this.
Oh, seriously? Shit.
What's up, D-Max?
The Iranian gunboats that keep attacking the American vessels in the Strait of Hormuz. What do you think about that, Bobby?
I was reading something on that earlier today, and they were threatening to shoot down the Navy spy ship or the spy planes too. And honestly,
That was
if
the
we're in,
Russians, but nice try.
if we're in Iranian water and they don't want us there, then they
Actually,
can
we're
shoot
in
at us.
international water, not Iranian.
They're gonna fucking lose either way, D-Max. We're just gonna piss off Iran more and more, like we do every year, and then we make peace, and then they piss us off, and then we make peace. The same circle, and it goes around and around and around.
So, do you want to set straight your facts or no?
What do you mean?
And you're listening to the Battle of the Misfit Interns on WTF Nation Radio.
Misfit interns. Oh, that's good. Oh, the Battle of the Interns. Last I checked, I was fired. I don't care.
The last time D-Max had Battle of the Interns, it made a pretty nice song that Ice made.
Last I checked, I gave 0 fucks. So
Yeah, you hit her so hard her hair fell out.
Hey, Raptors, would you guys be opposed to me getting up and walking away and go taking a piss while D-Max and Bobby finish up
I was
this?
going to do the same thing.
Okay, go ahead, guys.
Oh, sick. I'm going to go smoke a cigarette.
How about
We'll all be
me
back.
and Bobby have a nice, good conversation while you guys go take a piss break and chill. Netflix and chill type of scenario.
D-Max, just out of curiosity, how much have you had to drink tonight?
Probably enough to fuck your mother.
That's a lot, man. I ain't gonna lie. That's a lot.
Probably enough to fuck my own, and she's buried.
Holy shit, man. You doing all right?
Yeah, I'm fine. It's a joke.
You still up in
It's
Alaska?
a joke. It's a joke, not a dick. Don't take it so hard.
I take everything hard.
You're an MP, aren't you?
No, actually, I have a DD-214. I'm absolutely nothing now.
You were an MP.
I was an MP.
Yeah. Can tell.
Is there a problem with that, D-Max?
There's no problem, but still kind of gay.
God, D-Max, why don't you say yes? You're like, yes, there's a problem with that.
No, he's still a soldier. He's still a friend in my book.
Hell yeah. Respect. Oh, 6. Great of you to piss on air.
You have to worry.
If anybody would like to know, that is Rapper. Here.
Oh, well, I'll see 6 in Colorado. That's going to be where he's got to worry.
Do you have anything else you wanted to talk about, D-Max?
Well, it depends. Like, there's a ton of news articles. Figure one out. Pick one. That's how you do it, Bobby.
Oh,
Bobby, you realize D-Max is calling to help you.
I like you, Bobby. Do it. Make it happen.
Hey, hold on. I got a message that needs to be relayed. Come here, say it.
Bobby, did you hear me? You're gonna be fired like D-Max.
Holy shit, dude.
Oh, that one hit me in the soul. D-Max is gonna fire me.
No, she said you're gonna be fired. Like
D-Max can't fire you. Is the point.
Like D-Max. I thought she said by D-Max.
No, like.
That'd
Well,
be better.
we could hire D-Max for a minute just to fire you, and then we'll fire his ass.
Perfect.
We'll hire D-Max for 5 minutes and make him director of personnel over here, and then
fire.
Oh, shit, he might fire all of us, so we can't do that.
Earthquakes out of Florida are equivalent to 10,000 bombs.
Earthquakes in Florida equivalent to 10,000 bombs?
Yes. 10,000 pounds of bombs.
How about the United States Navy's conducting testing on one of its newest warships by detonating 10,000 pounds of explosives, and it's registering as like 3.5 magnitude earthquakes?
There you go.
That sounds a lot better than an earthquake with 10,000 bombs.
I mean, I don't have it pulled up in front of me, but it sounds a little more plausible than 10,000 pound earthquakes or whatever D-Max said.
Well, at least I'm trying to help out
Well, yeah.
your fucking protege.
My protege. Bobby.
Apprentice.
That's an insult.
Don't insult Redleg like that. I'm his intern, not his protege.
Protege. Yeah, I'll go with apprentice.
Not the Sith.
Apprentice is good.
I think apprentice is a promotion from intern.
Could be. Yeah, I guess the Navy's been blowing up stuff, and people are feeling it and interpreting it as earthquakes, but that's not the case.
Oh, another news story. Try and give him hints.
All right. I'm going to mute my microphone again. Bobby, you're doing great.
You just want to see the world burn, don't you, Redleg?
You are burning the station down, that is.
Hey, at least I'm doing something.
That's something we haven't managed to do in over a year, so I guess you got that going for you.
Hell yeah.
Bobby, question for you.
Can I understand this question this time, D-Max? That's the biggest question.
Hillary seemed to have a medical issue when she was at
the 9/11 tribute
memorial.
Yeah.
What would be your take on her issue?
What issue? She fainted. People faint all the fucking time. We have heat
Do a
cats.
medical diagnosis as a police officer that you were, and tell me.
I was an MP. I don't give medical diagnosis. That's not my fucking job.
All right, I got to stop it. Yeah, you know what? Correct me if I'm wrong, gentlemen, but I didn't go to school for broadcasting. I know nothing about broadcasting. However, I would like to think that if I did go to school for broadcasting and, I don't know, intro to broadcasting 101, this seems like if I were a professor and I said 2 new students that know shit about broadcasting come out and pretend to fucking radio in front of the class, that's what I feel like I'm listening to.
There was a class?
There's a class for that.
Where's the class? I want to go. Dude, that we didn't get
buy
to get
the
drunk
shirt,
and talk about how to
motherfucker.
radio? Don't tell me what to buy, dude. We fucking made the shirts.
All right, Bobby. Bobby, let me ask you a question, dude. And I'm not dogging on you. Everybody, let Bobby and I have a moment.
All right,
Bobby, when you have a conversation with a good friend, someone you trust, someone whom you've known for quite some time, somebody that you connect with, somebody that you feel comfortable talking to, and that you can discuss things with on their level, do you sound in that conversation the way that you sound on the air? I'm curious to know if there's a different Bobby, if there's a persona that we haven't unlocked here on the radio station. Maybe are you feeling intimidated by being on the air?
This give me goosebumps.
I'm trying to draw the real Bobby out here. I don't want to talk. I don't want to talk to uncomfortable, awkward Bobby.
Bobby, you be real, or my homeboy here, Raptor 6, is probably going to get irritated. He's already irritated, but don't make him more irritated. Answer the fucking question.
No, there probably is a different Bobby out there, but it doesn't matter what I do. I get dogged on regardless.
Oh no! You're missing the point entirely.
I get the point. I want you to relax. No matter what I do,
I want you to relax. Forget about the fact that you're on the radio. I want to talk to real Bobby.
Okay.
I want to talk to radio Bobby. What the fuck, Raptor 7?
What the fuck's humming?
I'm just fucking around.
You trying to set the mood over there?
Bobby, I was trying to give some fucking zen. Some zen.
Oh, okay. Now I get it.
Context, I'm sorry.
All right.
Hey, Bobby, dude, what he's trying to say is chill. If you fucking start acting natural, I'll stop picking on you, dude. You fucking... never mind. Keep going. I'm going to fuck this conversation up.
You're doing good, Bobby. By that, I mean relax.
By that, I'm fucking everything up, and I really need to change what I'm doing. Got it.
All right. Good. D-Max.
Good conversation. That was productive as fuck.
Hey, D-Max. Wait, fuck off, D-Max.
Thank you.
You're making Bobby uncomfortable. Well, somebody just put forth a hypothesis in the Facebook live chat, Bobby.
That I need to get laid.
Did you get any time with any members of the opposite sex? Any intimate time while you were on leave?
No, I'm married. My significant other didn't go with me.
So you were on vacation then?
Yeah.
Bobby, how long have you been married?
2.5 years.
2.5 years. Are you pretty comfortable? I mean, are you happy? Are you glad that you got married, or is this a marriage of convenience?
No, I'm glad I got married.
Oh, good. So how long were you away from the missus?
This time a month.
And were you excited to see her when you returned?
Always, man.
Always.
I love my wife.
Oh, good. I'm glad to hear you say that, Bobby. Attaboy.
Yeah, you know what? I was waiting for the answer to that too. Like I was on bated breath for real. I was kind of hoping you'd be like, nah, fuck that, fuck coming back. I was really hoping for that, but you know what? Good on you.
Yeah, I'm glad that you're happily married and that you missed your wife while you were gone. And what's the longest amount of time that you've ever spent away from your wife since you've been married?
9 months.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I went on vacation to Qatar for 9 months. So
I was kind of thinking, well, you know, it's me and my sick mind. I was thinking that you learned she was pregnant and you just kind of bounced. And then
just dipped out for the whole pregnancy bucket.
Yeah, just came to terms with the fact that you were going to be a father and, you know, came back home. That's what went through my head.
That'd be so fucked up to do. Hey, I'm pregnant. Hey, I'm leaving for 9 months.
Let me go figure some shit out in my own head. I'll be back when I'm ready.
You avoid all the hormones and shit.
You get a picture of the newborn and some other dude cutting the umbilical cord, and then you start feeling guilty, so you go back home. Oh, man. What is wrong with me?
Kids, Bobby, do you have any kids yet?
I do not.
Do you want kids?
I want them. I don't know if I can have them.
Well, how old are you, Bobby? How old a fella are you?
I am 22.
Okay. Yeah, it's still a little early yet for you to be having kids. I mean, honestly, at your age, you're still too young to be married. I'm basing my statements solely on my personal life experience. I personally believe that you should not be allowed to do anything in this country until you reach the age of 35.
That means I wouldn't be able to drink until I'm 35.
But yeah, exactly.
False.
Because you're, stupid and irresponsible.
Yeah, I think 25.
Okay, 25.
Wait. I might have to. Bobby, do you drink when you show up every other month?
That's a good question.
Yes, I do.
Oh, you drink on the radio?
Never mind.
I drink.
I thought that might help.
Have you considered other substances? Well,
that's an excellent suggestion. Right? I'm glad you do.
I thought
I was
he was
gonna ask that
sober.
too. Like,
I wish I could.
Sober? Why are you sober on the radio right now? That's why you're so dull, dude. Get fucking shit-faced. Have you tried heroin? Have you heard the term train spotting?
Maybe crocodile.
I know you drink on the radio, but have you tried heroin? The next step up.
Hey, dude, you know what? Cocaine on the radio. That shit's fun.
They have that new heroin with the elephant tranquilizer that kills you.
Oh, yeah, dude. That. You'll eat your neighbor's face and shit. It's fucking dope.
No, that's crocodile.
Yeah, eat some crocodile. Who's this? Is this Rapper Mom?
Yeah.
Yeah. You know what? Rapper Mom has been on this drug binge lately. That she's fucking smoking trees like crazy over there, dude, and feeding her kids marijuana, Rice Krispie treats, and
no wonder I still can't get my paycheck. We need to send her to ASAP or something.
I think the only thing she remembered to do recently was mail me these fucking stickers for some reason. Like shit. That's all the admin shit that's been done.
No, there's been more.
She was high as shit and just like Raptor 7 said sticker.
Yeah, she's getting ready to pop smoke. So,
yeah.
Dude,
I'm living on post-step list, so I got to get as high as fuck as I can now.
Bye,
hey, Redleg. I got a question from the Facebook live chat. It says, since you recently gotten out, and Redleg mentioned that he would have been in his 20-year anniversary would been marked 2014. Do you think you'll have some regrets about getting out? I mean, there's so much that is easy about the Army. And Leanne, that is true. The Army is easy. It wasn't my choice to get out. And no, for everybody thinking I didn't get kicked out dishonorably or chaptered or anything like that. I got a medical discharge. I have a rare bone disease in my hips that make me walk like I'm a 40-year-old man. It's just what happens.
40? What's wrong with 40? Well, of all the numbers you could have picked, Bobby.
I was just something to look forward to.
Are you taking a shot at my friend Bobby? Why don't you say 50, dick?
Because it's not that bad yet.
Oh, okay, all right. So you walk like you assume I walk.
Yeah, and you say you walk fucked up all the time.
That's fair enough. I just wanted to know your answer. Let me write that down right
yes,
there.
Leanne, if I had a choice, I would have stayed in the Army. I love the Army, and if it would have been up to me, I would have re-enlisted for 6 more years, but it wasn't, and you got to move on in life. Just how it is.
What are the plans now for Bobby?
Oh, I plan on being a parole and probation officer. Be something on the other side of the law to help people once they get in trouble, to help them get back in normal society instead of being the one that gets them in that spot in the first place.
Oh, I have so many questions. Unfortunately, we have to take a break. I'll ask you more, but we're going to interview Bobby.
Before the break, I want to say fuck Kevin. My wife was not going to be on that Mommy Wars page.
What is
Mommy?
I was hoping that would have taken a whole different direction. God damn it, dude. You keep disappointing me, Bobby.
What the hell is Mommy
I thought
Wars?
you were going to be like, fuck Kevin. No more Eiffel Tower. She's a respectable lady now. She's back in church or something like that. You fucked that up in my head.
I did get disappointment at every turn with Bobby tonight.
Dude, I know. I'm fucking shit.
All right, Bobby. We're going to try to straighten Bobby out during the break. Another J-Ready Chop coming up. These are always fun and always entertaining. And always just enough time for me to get up and stretch my legs and to tell everybody not to go anywhere, and that we'll be back in just a few minutes right here on WTF Nation Radio.
Shots.
Yeah.
Shots.
Jesus, Bobby.
The voice of U.S. Army, WTF Moments. This is WTF Nation Radio.
What's up, guys? This is Matt Best, and you're listening to WTF Nation Radio. So listen the fuck in.
I'm gonna answer the damn phones now.
Turn your radio down.
Hey, 5-4, are you on the air? Turn your radio down for me, please.
Hey, Jim, you had something you wanted to say?
That shit makes me neurotic when I can hear myself talking. Turn your radio down.
Can you answer the question?
Turn your radio down, dude.
Some previous callers using fake names, I hope.
Did he say ham bone?
Yeah, I think these are new callers. Hey, do me a favor and turn your radio down in the background. It's making me feel
Turn that
weird.
shit off. Turn your radio down.
I just wanted to say it's like I enjoy your radio station.
Oh, thanks,
I go
dude.
by Skin Daddy.
Oh, yeah.
I'm the albino Barry White. What's up, Redleg? It's Wheels from Michigan. This is Wheels from Michigan, I said.
Quit mumbling.
Here, man.
Jesus. Hey, awesome. Hey, how's it going, Redleg? How are you doing today?
Not worth a damn. Do you got anything to talk about?
Not really.
Bobby says he's got a tummy ache and may not be able to get through the whole show tonight. Yeah, Bobby's pregnant.
He's gonna be a soccer player. You feel them kicks?
Get him out of the fucking country. Forever.
Right. In a body bag. Forever.
Yeah, you're one of those dickheads that rips people off by watering their drinks down. Yeah, of course you're a dickhead. No, you're a dickhead.
Yeah, thanks. Ruin our anniversary, dick.
You fucking dumb twat.
Fuck you fucking two-timing fuck, Redleg.
Hey, Matt, you want to talk to my intern?
Sure.
Bobby, talk to Matt. Say something smart.
Hey, what's going on, Matt?
What's going on? We've already done introductions, bro. Get down to business.
I just don't know what it's doing, asshole. Fuck you, Seven.
Why are you
Hello,
yelling
Bobby.
at me?
How
I
are
didn't
you?
say a goddamn word.
Those Raptors 6, you fucking shitty intern. You got Matt Best on the phone. That's the best you could do. I'm sorry, Matt.
Okay, all right. Bobby, go ahead.
No,
this is good radio.
Yeah, this is good radio.
Yeah, this is great radio. It'd be a great date. You know, we'd just sit there and stare each other aimlessly in the eyes.
Bobby would twirl his finger in his hair.
Say words, Bobby.
Jesus Christ, dude! I think Bobby passed out. Bobby, is the anxiety taking hold now, Bobby?
Did he hyperventilate like a teenage girl at a Miley Cyrus concert?
He jumped up and ran away and unplugged his headphones.
Shut up, Bobby. This is fucking between the station manager and the assistant station manager right now.
Hey, Bobby, how about being a little bit cordial and wishing us a happy fucking anniversary, you dick?
Okay, Bobby, which day on March did I do the first broadcast?
Believe it was the 7th.
Check out the big brain on Bobby.
Holy shit, Bobby.
March 7th, 2015, WTF Nation Radio officially goes on the air for the first time. All right, Bobby.
All right, maybe we'll have some bullshit WTF Nation Radio historian position for you where you can just fuck off and take notes. You are by far the shittiest intern in the history of interns, and like not just radio, but like every job ever. Hey, Bobby, go fuck yourself. I mean, we've given you like 20 tries at this point, and you still suck. Nobody knew that until you told them, fucking Beyonce.
You need to be assassinated. Fuck your rights. Fuck humanity. Just get rid of the piece of shit.
Why don't you have some stupid French name then?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Why would I have a French name?
I don't know, because people in Louisiana have like the Boudreaux own that motherfucker.
This is Andrew Delacroix from St. Bernard Parish, Louisiana.
Oh, see, there he is.
Ma chérie, I'm happy to be on air with you, you fine gentlemen tonight.
Well, thanks for joining us.
Now, let me ask you. Like a Louisiana storm, the U.S. Army what the fuck nation has just swept the United States military. What is your secret?
There's some fucking kind of issue where I'm going to put my underwear in this house. I don't know what to do with any of it. Where am I supposed to put this? There's only a limited amount of closets in this stupid Victorian-style home, motherfucker. Where'd my pants go?
Well, that sounds like the politics of St. Bernard Parish, Louisiana, in a nutshell. Just so fucked up you can't even comprehend it.
Fucking, what's the word I'm looking for? Help me out here.
These nuts.
Yeah.
It was semen, wasn't it?
I mean,
it was sticky.
The sticky is the icky.
It's going to be a little salty. It's going to be a little vinegary, and it's going to be a little gamey.
What'd you say? What'd you just say?
I like salty. I like savory. Let's say now you throw in some cranberries and shit, right? It's gonna taste a little different. It's gonna taste a little more fruity, and the meat's gonna be a little bit different taste. Meatists, so they call my meat. You know, go fuck yourself, dude. It's a minute difference in flavor.
Come on, dude. Don't be that way.
Because it's sexual innuendo, dude. You can't say bend over and spread your legs. Because you're going to fuck them in the ass.
Oh, my God. He just kissed it.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
No.
It's so hot.
God damn.
Well, I mean, you know, everybody gets it, especially at this point in the show. Come on, dude.
You know what? I've laid in Redleg's bed, and that thing is delicious.
Oh, what the fuck, dude? We're here. We're trying to keep it a secret, and everybody knows about it.
Oh, that's so. Oh my God, that's like my teeth hurt now.
I know, like in the feels, man. Oh my God.
Yeah, it's awkward.
You son of a bitch.
I'll buy you liquor, PCP, heroin, whatever you need to get out of that mode for a few hours.
Okay, let's do it, man. Let's get nuts. Let's just Dude, hey, man, I mean, if you can score some H, man, let's just get real crazy, man.
The fuck planet you come from? They roll him some frosty nuts.
I might get cancer of the tongue or something. I don't know.
Shut up. Fuck her right in the pussy.
I love it when you say that
Oh,
to me.
it's so hot when Asians are racist.
Asian blood, man. Once you go yellow, you're a happy fellow. No, he won't call in until he hear maybe some Asian talking. You know what they're saying to me is, oh, you're so pretty. I love your hair. I love your skin. Look, your nail. Oh, you married? You not married? Oh, I got the son. Maybe. How old are you? Oh my God, I didn't know you that old.
Oh, yeah. Stop that, you slant eye. I thought I caught the yellow fever.
Those Asians can fucking stitch some stuff up.
Oh my God.
Except you, Raptor 7. You're on my shit list.
Oh, who would have thought that shit? Right? Who would have thought that?
What?
What? I just lost 20 listeners. I don't give a fuck.
Fuck.
I joined the army to have a dick sewn on.
Yeah, I got gender dysphoria. Give me my dick or give me my fucking vagina.
I joined the army for the cooter.
All right, I'll tell you what. You send me nudes, I'll send you a sticker. I want to hug every one of you.
Oh, fuck.
Hey.
My name is Jason. Your name's not Jason, motherfucker.
I will be your help today.
So you're gonna go down to Rio and get Zika, and then come back and sleep with every dude in town because you're a slut.
I fucking just sat for an hour at a Pokemon stop killing a guy that took it away from a kid. Cunt's so worn out now. Redleg has to eat 2 dozen
Jesus
Krispy
Christ.
Kreme donuts. A beer after each one.
Very comfortable doing that.
Show your dominance over the other creatures that walk the earth by eating them raw.
Oh, we're all certified geniuses.
Fuck yes. Come out and see us. 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 Hi guys, we're back with the third hour of the Monday edition here on WTF Nation Radio. I'm your host, Redleg. Thank you for joining us here tonight. Also joining me tonight here is Raptor 7, Raptor 6, and Bobby, my intrepid and faithful intern, who's off the air, gotten some words of encouragement, and hopefully is going to be able to. I'm confident that one day Bobby will develop into a fine radio host.
Well, like he'll do shit better than he does now? Is that what you're referring to?
Yes, exactly.
Hey, Bobby.
Won't suck complete ass. What's up, son?
Do shit better. Stop sucking at radio.
It's like Forrest Gump. He's got to break his legs off and start running.
Yeah.
He's got to break those things, whatever contraption that was.
You have to break free, Bobby, from the braces that have your legs bound and run. And then one day you'll be able to play football for Bear Bryant. Hey, Dustin, what's up?
That's an analogy I've heard in a long ass time. That was good. Yeah, Bobby, break free of those fucking Forrest Gump leg irons.
So, Larry...
Get your radio legs.
Radio legs. Larry in the Facebook live chat has a question for me. He says, is it true that that police still like their donuts? Well, Larry, I can't speak about the current law enforcement officers, but I can tell you that in my tour of duty as a police officer, I'd love me some donuts.
See, that's a hypocritical question.
But who doesn't like donuts is the question.
Exactly. 95% of the fucking population enjoys a donut every now and then.
Krispy Kreme donuts when the sign's on, the hot sign. Oh, those are the best.
Oh, fresh off the rack.
Yeah. Yes, Larry. Everybody likes donuts, police included. Everybody, take an opportunity to remind everybody that tomorrow night, that's Tuesday, for those of you who don't know what day of the week it is, Drunk on a Tuesday with Raptor 7 and Hobbs. Hobbs is a famous rapper, or so I've been told. A hip-hop guy.
That's what he says. Also, that's me.
And Raptor 7 is going to be here. They do a show every Tuesday night here on WTF Nation Radio starting at 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern. Wednesday, that's What the Fuck Wednesday with Jim Beam, Raptor 6 in Alaska when he got busy doing stuff in Alaska.
No, I won't be here. Bobby said that I was no longer on the show, so I'm taking the night off.
Oh, you've been reinstated.
Fuck.
Sorry about your luck. Thursday nights, Sergeant's Time with Ice, the Nasty, Doc Madness from U.S. Army WTF Moments, their main page admins. And then Fridays, I'm back here for Friday Night Fuckery. Saturday's going to be, this week, Ice and J Ready. They've probably been working on some custom, like, beats. I don't know what they do. I turn it on and I get drunk. Sunday's kind of up in the air here lately. We've yet to nail down anything solid on Sunday, but I think this Sunday coming up, we're going to have a show that you're not going to want to miss. As long as dude doesn't flake on us. What's that guy's name? Rapper 7? The dude with the show on Sunday? Anybody?
Who? What guy?
The dude that's going to do the thing on Sunday.
What's that? Oh, what the fuck is that guy's name? Oh, the pothead guy.
Yeah, the pothead dude.
Yeah, he's going to talk about weed and stuff and how it's good for veterans and PTSD, which you know what? I concur. I really made that sound like a dumb show. It's not a dumb show. This dude and myself, if he needs some help, I'll jump in and say words.
So that's going to be Sunday at 8 o'clock.
That'll be Sunday at 8 o'clock. Yeah, he'll talk about weed and how it's good for vets, PTSD, gun laws. If you're a Second Amendment proponent, I'm sure he may throw in what it means to have your medical marijuana card. You may think you're being sneaky by getting one. I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen. But that's what it's going to be about, the Sunday Pothead Show. Debuts. Is that how you say that word? Debuts? That's
yes.
What you sent me.
D-E-B-U-T. Yeah, debuts. Oh, no, debuts.
Debuts on the Sunday.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see how that goes. I'm, well, I mean, there's really only two ways it could go. It could be really good or it could be really terrible. Who knows? You'll have to tune in and find out.
On a scale of Redleg to Bobby, how's this show gonna go?
Bobby, you're selling yourself short, man.
Do better.
All the shows here on WTF Nation Radio start at 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern. With the exception of Monday, Wednesday, and Friday afternoons, where Pi does Liquid Lunch, those start at 12 noon Eastern and run for 2 hours, give or take. And Pi gets on and talks about stuff with an English accent and makes it all sound different.
He's a British guy, right?
He's from Thailand, to hear him tell it. I'd also like to take an opportunity to remind everybody that a month from today, the WTF Nation radio staff descends on Boulder, Colorado for the Freedom On Festival, presented by Drinkin' Bros and Article 15 and Girls for Gunslingers and Black Rifle Coffee Company and WTF Nation Radio. We're going to be on hand on the 14th and 15th of October. The 14th, there's going to be a concert. All That Remains is playing along with some other acts. And then there's going to be a poker run on the 15th. We're going to be there. We're going to be there for 5 days. We've got to go in early and set up. I hope you guys can make it out. Go to WTF Nation Radio on Facebook, and there's an event with all the information, including where you can buy your tickets to get into the show and come meet us. I'll give you a hug. I understand that Raptor 7's also not averse to a hug as long as it feels good.
Yeah, I hugged Lil Pip the other day. What day? Friday?
Did you feel sorry for his face? Is that why you hugged him?
Well, yeah, kind of. His face has a big-ass scar on it, so I was just like, hey, you know what, dude? Plus, he brought me some deer. So,
that's worth a hug.
That's pretty sweet. He brought a bunch of fireworks, too, and then we went to the Flight 93 Memorial and almost kicked some fucking disrespectful pieces of shit's asses. That was fun.
You know what, man? I'll never understand why people go to such a solemn place. And you can look on YouTube. There are videos from the Tomb of the Unknowns in Arlington National Cemetery where people are where the sentinel actually has to stop walking his post and yell at people to be respectful.
Playing in the fucking fountain and shit, right?
You know, what they say is requested that everyone maintain a level of silence and respect. That's what they yell at you. That's what the sentinel yells at you when you go to the Tomb of the Unknowns and start grab-assing. And it boggles my mind that for people to go to such a solemn place, such as the Flight 93 Memorial, the Tomb of the Unknowns, or something like that, and not, I mean, why are you going if not to show some reverence for the purpose of the place? Does that make sense? Like, are you just going to put for fun? It's not fun. It's not supposed to be fun.
Because it's a national park doesn't mean it's a fucking park.
It's not a fucking playground.
I said it last night, and I'm going to say it again, that everything was 40 there, right? Because there was 40 people that died in that plane crash, taking that shit down, upside down into the fucking field in the middle of Pennsylvania. The walls are at 40 degrees, like the barrier, imagine like a zoo barrier or something like that, but it like was the flight path. They're all at 40 degrees. So if you're looking at it, it's black marble, and they're huge fucking slabs. Huge, like fucking 4 feet tall. 40 degree, cut at 40 degrees, they're planted, everything's 40 groves of 40 trees, all the walls are 40 feet high. These kids start using it as a fucking skate park, essentially, with their feet, like they were parkour courts or some shit. And they start running up and down. Why Not gets pissed, and she's like, you guys need to fucking have some respect. Like, this is, she didn't cuss at him, though. I did. She didn't cuss at him. She said, you guys need to have some respect. This is a memorial. And then the dude started staring at her, and I'm like, you guys need to start fucking walking before I say something I'm going to regret. Walk. And then they walked off, and they snitched on the park rangers, snitched on us, and then we got profiled as fucking, the 3 white people are leaving. I heard a dude 40 feet behind us. Funny part is we walk out the exit, and I turn around, and I'm waiting on Why Not and Little Pee-Pee. And I'm standing there, and I don't even notice anything. I just notice the little fucking girl and her cousin or friend or sister or whatever it is. They're sitting on benches, and the one is whistling. And I didn't notice where I was standing, but I turned around, and I'm wearing my Oakleys, and I was making eye contact with them, but they couldn't really tell that I was. And the one goes and whispers in the other one's ear, and they say some things. And then Little PP and Why Not get up to me. And I'm like, what? And the 2 kids don't say shit. And I turn around, and we all walk out. And maybe 30 seconds later, this dude way behind us is like, the 3 white people are leaving.
I don't think people, I mean, 15 years after the fact, I don't think people understand the gravity of the events that transpired on board that aircraft in the moments before it crashed into that field. The people that were involved in that, surely they had no illusions about what was about to happen.
You walk down this path, and it's sombering, right? You walk down this path, and it's, I didn't walk down it. I looked at it. But it's the path of the way the plane came in. Like the last 300, maybe 400 yards of where the plane came in. And then it ended up coming in upside down and nosedived upside down in a passenger plane, dude. The whole time I was there, I was just like trying to imagine, like trying to wrap my mind around being in that situation. It's a thing. That place was a thing.
But before that happened, I mean, you weren't getting on a plane like practicing scenarios if it was going to get hijacked in your head and like expecting it that it could happen.
Well,
and those people just stood up and did it.
Speak for yourself, Bobby. I used to play that scenario out in my head whenever I flew on a commercial aircraft. I attribute that to the fact that I can remember hijackings. I can remember when a sailor in the United States Navy was singled out on an aircraft and killed and thrown from the door of the aircraft as it sat on the runway. Those are the kinds of things that I thought of anytime I flew. So that scenario played out in my mind, and it does still whenever I get on an airplane. And because I have served in the military and because I have been a law enforcement officer, I'm that guy that sits in the corner with his back in the corner where he can see the door. I'm that guy who runs the scenario through his head when he gets on a commercial flight. I'm I'm that guy who eyeballs everybody while he's driving. You know what I mean? Complacency kills. And I understand that, there's a level of hypervigilance among a lot of veterans, especially those who have been to Iraq and Afghanistan, and that the hypervigilance can sometimes be in and of itself dangerous. It can be a danger to you and others. I don't think that having a plan is a problem. And I'll go so far as to say that anytime you put yourself in a position to where you're around people you don't know, you should formulate a plan. I get nervous when I get on, I don't mind flying. I don't mind the actual flight itself. I don't like being on an aircraft full of people I don't know. But you either learn to cope or you end up being a complete nutcase and a shut-in who never leaves and goes anywhere. You got to strike a balance, man. But, I could say pre-9/11 that I was the type of person who would, mentally formulate a plan. Anytime I found myself in a situation where I was in this tube with wings with a bunch of people I didn't know.
That didn't change my mentality, but it reinforced it.
Exactly. Yeah. Is my plan going to work? I don't know, but I got a plan.
Hey, who the fuck knows, man? Maybe we'll die fucking with our back against the wall in a fucking Burger King. Who knows, dude? You know what I won't do is die on a toilet, because you don't get to heaven if you die on a fucking shitter in a public restroom.
Do you not?
I heard somewhere.
Oh, that's disappointing.
Yeah, well, I made it up, but I believe in my own mind.
So shall it be written, so shall it be done.
But you gotta, be aware of your surroundings. You know what I mean? The guys on Flight 93, they
as a motherfucker, right? That's just gangster, dude. They took that motherfucker down and went upside down, flipped that shit. They all decided together. For the most part, from what all accounts are, they all decided together. The YOLO.
If we're gonna,
right?
If we're gonna die on this plane, we're gonna die on our terms, and not at the hands of these terror. They knew what was going on. Let's roll.
Well, yeah,
Let's roll.
The other three planes crashed, so they knew that shit made a fucking U-turn, and they were like, what? And then these terrorists were like, we're gonna let you guys go. We got a bomb, but we'll let you go as soon as we land. We just want some hostage shit, some terrorist shit. And they were like getting text messages and shit, and they knew what already happened, and that was it. They decided to jerk the plane into the fucking Pennsylvania countryside, and that place is peaceful as fuck. It's in the middle of nowhere, dude. You're just in this green ass valley, and crickets and fucking cicadas are chirping. It's weird. It's surreal. But they YOLO'd it and fucked the hotties up. So good for them.
Todd Beamer. Todd Beamer's the guy who said, let's roll. And they did. They rolled. And they handled their business. By all accounts, that plane was intended to crash into the White House or somewhere else in Washington, D.C., and they handled that shit.
There's all kinds of speculation. Like, there's like, fucking, it could have crashed. Yeah. But they were going somewhere.
So, I guess what we just made a gigantic circle back to was when you go to the Flight 93 Memorial, show some respect.
Yeah, or I'm going to be there, maybe, and I'll tell you to shut the fuck up and keep walking. And then when I get not necessarily escorted out, I'd say that there was 15 times as many guards at the exit that when we came in, because there was one, and then there was 15. They all thanked us. They all thanked us and shit. They don't have the power, I guess, apparently, to say shut the fuck up and mind your business. Stop being a dick. But because this little kid was fucking half black, when we walked out, the dude 40 feet behind me was like, the 3 white people are leaving. So they went there and fucking racially profiled us, because I guess we the people on my arm and my, you know, the tattoos. Why Not has tattoos. Lil Pip looked like he was straight out of Romper Stomper with like a button down, you know, shirt and shit. But they profiled us as a bunch of skinheads, I guess. Haircuts, tattoos, white people.
I think that they, I think they profiled you as some people who really cared about what that place was about, and we're not going to allow anybody, some fat,
not
lazy.
the Rangers. I think the Rangers thanked us. I'm talking about the family that complained on us.
Gotcha.
The family that complained on us, we're all wearing grunt style shirts and shit. Well, me and Why Not were, and then Lil Pip was wearing a button down shirt, looking straight out of Romper Stomper or American History X. Like he looked like a racist. I'll give him that. But I think when they went, they complained on us for being racist. The 3 white people, right? Because 40 feet away from when we left, we put this all together. And they're like, I heard the ranger get on his radio, and he's like, the 3 white people are leaving. And I told 2 rangers on the way to the car, hey, the white people are leaving. Hey, let them know I'm a 16th Cherokee, and I take it offensive that you guys classified us as 3 white people. And the one dude laughed his ass off and said, thank you. You know, because I think we shut those fucking idiots down that are being disrespectful, and they couldn't.
Yeah,
I don't know. I made a face.
Well, you know what? They're probably not allowed to tell the fat, pasty, lazy, entitled, soft fucking shitbirds who went to the Flight 93 memorial just to say that they went instead of going for the reasons that you guys went. I don't think they're allowed to tell them, hey, settle down and be more respectful.
Hey, why not? They thanked us, right? Yeah. They were thanking us on the way out, and the ironic part is that those idiots, those fucking complaining idiots, were sitting there at the exit of the Flight 93 memorial, like waiting. The one chick was whistling and shit, and I stopped, and you know, ironically enough, I'm stopped by the sign. I didn't even notice it. Why Not called my attention to it? That I stopped by the sign that said, "This is a memorial. Please be respectful." And they fucking looked at me and pointed at me. I stared at them. We told them to shut the fuck up and get the hell out of here and stop being disrespectful, all that shit. All the park rangers were like, thank you. You know, they can't. I bet you they can't. Where's our fucking Mexican park ranger?
Maybe he'll call in tomorrow.
Yeah. But, yeah, that was cool. It was a lot of fun, all things aside. I mean, fun being, it was a somber thing. That was cool to see.
The ride out.
The ride out and the ride back was fun. Met those National Guard guys, those engineers.
Accidentally gave away 2 stickers.
Yeah, 2 instead of 1. God damn it. Anyways.
But you lost sleep that night. Because you gave away 2 stickers accidentally. I have never been to the nation's capital. I've never been any further north than Virginia. It's a goal of mine to go to Arlington National Cemetery and to go to the Tomb of the Unknowns, because to me that's probably at the top of the list of my list for the most sacred places in this country. And one of these days I'm going to go. You know, I may be 60 years old, which really isn't that far off. 20 years from now. But I'm going to go. And when I do, I hope that there is no one there who would bring such a level of disrespect to such a hallowed and somber place. I oftentimes wonder what goes through a person's head to cause them to do anything that could even be remotely construed as disrespectful in such a place. And to me, the only answer I can come up with is that it's out of selfishness, that they don't have any respect for the people who've made the ultimate sacrifice for this country.
I think that you're off in the sense that I think that they're just ignorant, right? I read a book called Don't Sweat the Small Stuff, and one of the things I was supposed to read it on the toilet every day. Right, it was part of my therapy to not throw a punch like everything. One of them was treat everybody like they're 3 years old. And so I believe that they're just ignorant of the fact that there's places you can behave a certain way and there's places that you can't. I think people are raised nowadays that they're just fucking stupid. Like they're ignorant of the fact that you need to have respect in certain places. So when I saw that guy, I never thought, dude, for a second that I'd go to a fucking memorial. Like I'm joking about like almost getting in a fight, and I would have punched that dude's. I would have been using my Gerber to pick my fucking knuckles free of his teeth if he would have kept up. But they walked off. I was mad as a motherfucker, dude. I never thought I'd be the dude to be at like the 9/11 memorial in New York, or the Flight 93 memorial in Pennsylvania, or anything, right? See where the other plane crashed into the Pentagon, and have some fucking rude motherfuckers. I didn't think that was going to happen. I didn't know how I was going to react. I planned in my head how I was going to react. I was going to fucking knock their teeth in. But when it actually happened, I kind of was like turning the blinders on. Like I'm like, all right, I got to not react to this situation, not react to this situation. And Why Not was the one that said something first. She's the one that said, hey, why don't you guys have some respect? This is a memorial. And then when they eyeballed her with the extreme hate that they looked at her with, like, how dare you say something to me? This is a national park and we're going to do what we want kind of look is how I took it. I flashed and I'm like, move the fuck on before I say something I'm going to regret. Fucking walk. And they walked. And I stood there and I stared at the rock for, I don't know, a minute and a half to let them get far enough ahead so I didn't have to hear their voices or do something fucking stupid. Like, that was the best I could do, dude. That was my experience with someone rude at a memorial.
Those are like kids who have never been told no, and they act all hard until you get in their face, and their self-entitled asses turn into bitches because they've never been told no.
Dude. The parents and the kids. There was like, what was it, 2 parents? It was the mom and the dad, and then what, 3 kids? 2 kids? The one was like 16, and the other one was like 10. And as soon as Why Not said something, they looked at her like she was the devil, and I'm like, you guys need to walk now. And then they all looked at me like I was indignant, but you know what? They fucking moved. And then I didn't have to lose my shit. I'm losing my shit talking about it, but I didn't ever think that shit would happen to me, dude. I can't going to a memorial with some fuckers that want to act like that. I've played that scenario through my head, like you said, Redleg. I played that scenario. What happens if I go to a memorial, Washington D.C., anywhere where something historic happens? Gettysburg, the Independence Hall, you know, and someone acts like a disrespectful prick. What am I going to do? Until it happens, I don't know. That was a weird thing for me.
It's you know what, you raised a good point where you said that it's ignorance, and I don't know where these people have been. I don't know how these people form their thought processes. It's unfathomable to me that somebody would be so naive as to think that this is just a memorial for where a plane fell out of the sky and not be a little more educated as to the events that transpired on board that aircraft and the steps that this group of people who was on the plane took, and then not be able to. I mean, why not seek out the information and educate your young children who are there with you and try to impress upon them the gravity of the things that happened on that day, and these people who took control of the hijackers who initially took control of the aircraft and said, we're not going out like this. They knew. They had to have known what the outcome was going to be. And yet they did it anyway because for a number of reasons, and I can only speculate as to what they were thinking. How dare you, citizens of the United States, not show some respect and teach your children and teach the next generation about what it means to sacrifice and to put the needs of others before you and the safety of others before your own safety. The country is turning into a bunch of selfish, self-serving pricks, and it's going to be the death of this country because there's no more us, it's all me. It makes me
care
ill
about each other anymore.
One of the most difficult things for me to experience in recent memory was at the Redcon 1 Music and Awards show that we went to earlier this year. When we went in and went to our table, I noticed on the stage battle crosses, and right away that got my attention. And then there was a Raptor 7 remembers this, I'm sure, quite vividly. There was a kid in there with his family, and this kid's father had died on the battlefield, and they did a ceremony. And they gave this.
That brought a tear to my eye. Real.
They gave this kid his father's dog tags. People are so selfish and sheltered, and they don't know the sacrifices that the men and women of the armed forces of the United States make for this country. All they care about is what Kim and Kanye are doing. All they care about is what the Black Lives Matter movement is doing. All they care about is that Hillary knees buckled yesterday. All they care about is what's on this reality show and that reality show. The people in this country are going through life with blinders on, living behind this wall of dead Americans that's stacked up on our borders.
Can you even be mad? Can you even be mad, right? Like, I'll never forget that line. I read it when I was 25, 11 years ago. Treat everybody like 3 years old, right? When they disagree with you or they start irritating you, treat everybody like they're 3, right? They're just ignorant of a fact. Can you even really be mad at them, right? Like, everybody's just fucking stupid, dude. If you look at it from an intellectual perspective, that's what I feel, for real.
Is it that they're ignorant, or is it they just don't care? They don't care enough.
I think it's a little bit of both. I think they're ignorant of outside of their bubble. They're ignorant of the way the world really is. You ever been to Syria? You ever seen Syria? I haven't, but I have a good fucking picture of what it looks like. You ever been to fucking Kosovo? You ever been to Iraq or Afghanistan? The third world is pretty shitty, and 2/3 of the world is shitty. So, you don't even realize that 2/3 of the world doesn't have a fucking refrigerator or a microwave or a flat screen TV. Meanwhile, you have all of those, and you're out there bitching about fucking rights? Really? Really, nigga?
How can you be so blind and indifferent to the fact that there are husbands and fathers, there are mothers and wives who put on a uniform and got on a plane and went overseas for whatever reason in the service of this nation, and while they were over there, were killed and never got to see their family again? How selfish do you have to be to feel like the fact that you got the wrong order at McDonald's gives you the right to be so indignant?
Yeah, that or they don't serve chicken nuggets at fucking 10 a.m.
In the grand scheme of things, how big of a deal is it? Everybody is so they've turned inward. They're so selfish. You've been poisoned by the things that don't matter, and the shit that the mainstream media is feeding you, and that MTV wants you to think is important. And I can't look at the internet without at some point during the day seeing something about a fucking Kardashian or a Jenner, and they're famous for what? They're famous for being famous. What have they done for this nation? What have they done for
Kim
you?
Kardashian wiped her ass today.
What have they done for you? What have they done for their country? It makes me ill. It does, and I don't know how to fix it.
And I said this yesterday, talking to one of my friends on Facebook, and you guys would know more than I do about the feeling on 9/11 because I was only 7 and you guys were already in and out of the Army. But when that happened, there was no black, white, Asian, Jewish, anything. Everybody was American. We all had pride, and we were all one. And ever since then, we were behind our armed forces, and it just keeps going down, down, down. No one cares about the sacrifices that are still being made. There's nothing that's holding this country together right now.
People get comfortable. People get complacent. People start to feel safe again. And you feel safe because of what others have done for you. And then you start taking it for granted. And then you go out to the Flight 93 Memorial and treat it like your own personal playground. Until the next national tragedy happens.
It's sad that that's what has to bring this nation together, is a tragedy.
Raptor 7 said it last night. He almost wishes that something would happen, that we need another 9/11 to bring the country back together, because we splintered off into our own personal causes. My cause.
I don't want anybody to die. I don't want anybody to. I don't think there's a reset button, dude. I think that's the only reset button. For real. If I'm one of the ones that are involved in the reset, then cool. I'm right here outside of Philadelphia. If there's a nuke that goes off from Russia or some shit, and I go down, carry on in my name, motherfuckers.
It'll be on the next show why you went down.
Yeah, drink a bunch of Jaeger and do fucking funny shit. That's it. But, yeah, I don't know, man. I don't think there's another reset except for a flat-out fucking, whatchamacallit, coup or uprising or better terms. Say words. Use vocabulary, Redleg.
Why does it take something of that magnitude to get this nation to come together? Why?
People are fucking dumb shits, dude.
Because people are selfish and they're comfortable, and you're living in your ivory towers. Now, that sounds cliche, but there's the haves and the have-nots, and everybody's talking about how they're so oppressed in this nation. But look at other countries, man. Look at the shit that they're having to deal with.
Guess who doesn't have a refrigerator? 2/3 of the world. Fucking faggots. And if you try to tell them that, they won't believe you, because arguing with a fucking leftist that's that fucking far left and stupid, Black Lives Matter, Greenpeace, any of those other fucking idiots, they're not going to listen to you, dude. Facts don't fucking matter. Hey, you know what? There's hella whales. No, there's not. The Chinese are killing them all. Well, there's a hell of them. There's a hell of a lot of whales. Hella whales are out there. And they're like, no. Okay, cool, bro. Let's start an international incident. Hey, you know what? Bobby.
Yeah.
That was your cue.
Oh, I thought you were getting ready to say something.
I was. I just derailed my thoughts, so I relied on you.
But as Seven was saying, it's extremely sad that you can throw all these facts. How many cops have been killed by this many people? How poor this country is versus what we have in America. And people want more rights, but they won't believe that these countries don't have rights. That nobody accepts, and I don't know the right word to use, but they don't see what they have in front of them.
Getting thrown out buildings.
Cause says people's memories are short, and I think that's a good way to sum it up. And it's a shame that people's memories are that short. 15 years is not a long time, man. 15 years ago, the nation came together as one. What happened in a decade and a half? What happened?
Barack Obama.
America's armed forces went overseas and they started handling business, and everybody at home slowly over time relaxed, and they got relaxed enough to where they felt comfortable about going about their day-to-day lives. And now we have come to a point to where the most important thing on the news in this nation right now is the fact that Colin Kaepernick kneels during the national anthem, and that Hillary Clinton got sick yesterday and had to go lay down for a little while. What happened in 15 years?
Before that, it was transgender bathrooms, and I think just a couple days ago I saw something about they were going to segregate another UC, University of California, another University of California school. I don't fucking know which one was going to segregate. They're going to make an all black building.
These are the things. Instead of us coming together and sticking together as a country, we've got domestic terrorism happening. Does it really take somebody from outside of the United States coming in and killing 2,997 of our citizens to make us come to? It makes me. I don't know. I don't know how to react, dude.
This bothers you, right? I think
what
so.
It takes, though. It is exactly what it takes.
It's gonna take fucking Russia dropping a nuke on San Francisco or some shit like that to fucking shake this nation together again. That or a fucking uprising. I don't know which one.
Be the West Coast.
Because San Francisco's gay as fuck. I don't know, dude. What else? You want to hear any other interview questions, douchebag?
Just fucking with you, Seven.
The reason that I continue to come back and talk with the veteran community is because, by and large, the veteran community is made up of a bunch of people who put the needs of their country before the needs of themselves. I don't like selfish people. I don't like people whose motivation is their own personal gain. I don't like the fact that that you somehow feel like your personal needs and interests are greater than the needs and interests of the country as a whole. So I try to limit my contact with the rest of the world with the veterans. I don't have, where I live, I have exactly 0 friends that I go out and interact with, because we don't connect.
Is that why you acted like you had so much fun when we ate those fucking nachos?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I get it. Hey, me neither. So, internet high five.
I don't connect, man. I don't connect with other people because other people are only concerned about themselves and what happens in their own personal little inner circle, and they don't know what it's like to sacrifice anything for the good of their nation.
Sorry to interrupt again, but I had to go to a bus stop, to pick up the little girl today, and I heard from this fat guy that looks like a broke ass. Who was that rock guy in the Fantastic Four movie? Whatever that guy actor's name is, the big fat chubby guy, stereotypical Philadelphian, and he was loud as fuck, and it was miserable, and I had to talk to him for like 30 minutes because the bus was late. Worst fucking 15 minutes of my life. Fuck that guy.
Well,
Anyway, sorry.
That sounds terrible.
Yeah, fuck outside, dude. Fuck people. Fuck outside.
I can hear you opening the beer.
Yeah, but you guys can hear me, but the listening audience couldn't because I muted my microphone while I opened another beer. And then I belch on the air. I got it all fucked up over here. Listen, guys, gals in the listening audience, those of you who Daryl says that we have to be politically correct to jump in. No, you don't. But with 9 minutes left in the show, I'm not going to take any phone calls. Excuse me. I can't help but feel like some of you maybe tuned in late and caught these ramblings late in the show. Excuse me again. This is the part of the show where I just stop giving a damn about what the listening audience hears of my bodily functions. But I just want to take this opportunity to let those of you who may have tuned in late know that 7 nights a week we do a live show here on WTF Nation Radio, and the topics are far-ranging from the kind of stuff we're talking about now to anything, man. Anything that pertains to us, the active duty military and veteran community, us. Well, when I say us, that's who I'm talking about. Us, not the civilians, not the not the people who don't get us, the people who haven't been where we've been and seen what we've seen and experienced what we have experienced. But we're here 7 nights a week, 8:00 p.m. Eastern's what time everything starts. And if it's not on the Facebook Live, because sometimes they're not, they're always live at WTFNationRadio.com, and I encourage you to go over there and take a look around and familiarize yourself with our website. We have a live chat where the regulars hang out. There's always some conversation going on in there. If you miss a show, there's podcasts on the website, on iTunes, on Stitcher, on TuneIn. You can listen to live shows on TuneIn Radio. You can check out our YouTube page. You can sometimes, when Facebook doesn't remove them, go back and watch replays of the video of the show, which is, usually just my ugly face and bald head. We are, we're here for the community as much as we can be. Sometimes the topics will stir some memories that are not always pleasant, but like I said last night, I'm a firm believer in the quote that those of us who forget the past are condemned to repeat it. We've got to remember what's happened, or it happens again, and sometimes it happens again anyway because we don't learn from our mistakes. I got a whole nother beer to drink.
What mistakes? Did we do something wrong?
The entire world's been doing something wrong for thousands of years, man.
Oh, fuck, dude. I was just trying to do my little piece to not, set shit on fire. Well, never mind. I'm going to set shit on fire. I really don't know what I'm trying to say. I'm going to burn it down.
There's a lot of questions that ICE could probably answer better than me that are pertaining to a missing tank. I don't know. Apparently, apparently somebody lost an 83-ton tank.
So it should just grow legs and walk away. I mean, it's really hard to lose a tank.
I don't know. I've never lost a bulldozer.
Apparently, apparently out in the Mojave Desert, anything's possible.
Maybe an engineer dug a really good hole, and they just can't find it.
Maybe the lieutenant one got a stick that was too long.
You should have dug at that deep, sir. I told you you didn't need a stick. Probably Colonel Dickweed right now. Fuck. If you're still in the military, you'd be a colonel trying to offer engineers a stick to judge how deep a fucking tank that leg goes. Go fuck yourself.
Maybe it drove through a wormhole. It's currently in an alternate reality somewhere, and
you really know how to rub an engineer the wrong way, don't you? Maybe you shouldn't even care to been stick those two fucking stupid daft
maybe maybe the engineers dug too deep and opened up a wormhole into an alternate reality. I don't know, dude. How the fuck do you lose a tank?
Tankers, there's no such thing as wormholes.
Hey, hey, we lost. Sorry about that. We drove our tank into a wormhole.
I'm not Batman.
Fuck off. I can understand losing like a lieutenant at NTC, but not a tank.
Lost to M1.
Hey guys, this is the tank commander talking to his crew. Hey guys, anybody know where we are? We're so fucking lost right now. I don't know where to go.
Yeah, walk around. Go find trees.
Hey, the Blue Force trackers. The Blue Force trackers fucked up right now. I don't know where we are.
Could you imagine being the brigade or battalion commander that morning when they come up to you? Hey, sir, we lost a tank.
You know what?
We lost some OBI. What is it? A tank?
I would probably only be surprised if this was the first time that U.S. Army WTF Moments has had a report of this, but it's not. This is not the first time this has happened.
Oh yeah, for reals. People have lost tanks before for some reason.
Hey Sarge, we fucked up. We fucked up bad. We lost the tank.
The first I was like, hey, you guys get a head count? Yeah, we're missing 4 people and a tank. What the fuck?
Statement of charges.
Statement of charges.
How much would a statement of charges on a fucking tank crew be?
Oh, Jesus. Yeah. Can you imagine the battalion command sergeant major talking to the battalion commander, giving him this report? Hey, sir, we got a problem. What happened? What happened? Somebody missed a guard shift? No, sir, it's way worse than that. We're missing a sensitive item. Oh, shit, somebody lose an ANCD?
Yeah. Hey, sir. I'm not Batman. Fuck off. We lost a tank. And all those individuals with a tank. I don't know what we're going to do. We just searched the desert. There's no trees for landmarks.
Hands across the desert.
Hands across the desert for the engineers. We tried to offer them a stick. They refused the stick.
Oh, the stick. Jesus Christ. Well, good luck
over here.
Good luck, NTC. Finding your loss.
Fancy.